How do you say your character's name again?
Izra.
Okay.
Like eyes. I was trying to think of a fun rhyme, but it didn't work.
Maybe we figured it out a little. So, hello, folks. We're live Saturday night D&D with the ladies. Yes, and if it's not a reject stream without technical problems and button pushing and all that fun stuff. And there comes Lori. Yay, just in
Working on it.
time.
What a great timing. Yay.
It's all right. So, welcome, everybody that is here to join us tonight. Yes, we've had a week or two off. We have a new face here taking over. We're going to introduce her in a second. Lori's having fun.
Okay, seriously, where's the mouse at? Found it. Found the mouse.
She's not very technical.
She's here.
She's
though.
a great.
She is here, though. Yes.
Which is very exciting.
Yeah.
Great rogue, bad at tech.
Who said this is a professional stream? Well, we never ever said that. Okay, we never claimed it at all.
Never said we were professional.
Hey,
No.
not even
I don't
close.
even know what that means.
And did she lock up again?
Oh no!
She
it must
did.
Be, it has to be her.
She
it has to be her
did.
internet. Oh my god.
Oh, I feel bad for her. Let's do our introductions. We've got, like I said, we have a new face. We have a new lovely ladies joining us. Has taken over for Ellen, who had to drop out for health reasons, and she was gracious enough. She's not sure what she stepped into, but she can't turn back now. But we'll show you how this happens. We'll start off with Emily. She can introduce yourself, what you do, who you are,
That's
where we
me.
can find you, all that fun stuff, and we'll go right down the line. All right. Say hello.
I am Emily. I go by M. You can find me at twitch.tv/SquareMaelix. That's Square, MEYLIX. You can find me on Twitter. I live stream Sea of Thieves, D&D, Kingdom Hearts, Undertale, a bunch of other fun games. Oh, yeah, I definitely do Phasmophobia every Wednesday. Scares the crap out of me. I also do art. If you would like to find my art stuff, you can find all of my other socials on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/SquareMaelix. I play Janna, the indifferent warlock. It's very fun. And, that's it. That's all I got for you.
One second. It's dog. He's over. Gary, stop effing with me. Okay, he's over there going, I don't hear anything.
I checked. I checked stream. I checked stream, and I can hear it.
All right.
Gary's just fucking with you.
Yeah, he is. Kirsten, you're next, please.
I'm next. Hey everyone, I'm Kirsten, or Myriad_X. I play. Who do I play? What game is this? I play the High Elf Cleric Vixera, and I'm an artist over on Twitter. So you can find me over on Twitter and basically any other social media at Myriad_X. So go check out my stuff; it's pretty good.
There you go, Mandy.
Hi everybody, I'm Mandy. I am a professional illustrator. You can find me on the internet at the Mandy. My name is on the screen right now, Mandy with 2 eyes. I also stream on Twitch, and I'm playing the giant, strong human barbarian Ren.
That's right. We'll bypass over Lori and say hello to Francis here, our new player. Introduce yourself. Tell us any and all things that you would like to.
Sure. Hi, I'm Francis. I am over on Twitter at Fort Worth Belle. I make jewelry, nerdy jewelry. I'm a big fan of Critical Role, and this is my first time streaming, so I am a little nervous. But I love to play D&D. I play every other Friday with a group here in Texas, and I'm excited to have a regular Saturday game as well.
And we thank you for joining us. So like I said, we'll check in with their sanity every week. Okay.
I've also never played a paladin, so if I mess something up, please go easy on me.
Oh.
Do not you're just not
I
pleased.
don't know
to not
anything
worry
about
it.
paladins, so
Yeah.
I can't tell the difference.
They will tell you I will mess up a rule pretty horaciously of every game. Okay, and I will goof something up.
Maybe.
So yeah, I'm pretty certain I will. So, but yes, and then we have Lori, who yes is up in Colorado, and they've got tech issues. I guess snow. Emily's saying that there's
Yeah.
been snow up there. So
I mean, I'm in the city and I had tech issues Thursday, and then today I know, especially her hometown's getting dumped on. So yeah, not
Okay.
surprised.
not surprised. And it happens. Okay. So, yeah, we're picking up. We're playing here in the world of Greyhawk, and these individuals have a mission that has been given to them. How do you say it again? Erisa.
Eyes.
Isra.
Isra. Okay.
Just remember eyes.
Hold on. I'm going to put it over here in my notes. Isra.
Do that for the bear and the bard too.
There in the bard, I know. So, Isra. Okay. So, yes, is the paladin who unfortunately she's going to take over and run her way. And she's like, so we've been telling you, she's a clean slate. We really kind of kept her in the background.
Very exciting.
So, and we've told her that, yes, we will be nice to her today, gentlemen and viewers in chat. So do not overwhelm her with cards, okay, in our
So are
systems
we doing
here.
cards now?
Well, we have been. We have been. They've always been
When
active.
did we start? Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been light going. We had a few on the first show. But,
We did.
yeah, there we go. There's Goofy.
Remember I died and Bash
so-
resurrected me?
But so we were. I came up with an idea, and I'm going to run it through y'all and see how you want to do this and play around with it a little bit. So when you start our shows here, and this is for instance, make sure and check off one. You have one slot of inspiration. So up in the upper right hand corner of your character sheet, you've got where it says INSP.
Yeah.
You make sure there's one check mark turned on,
Better.
and that'll put us that's your point of inspiration
It
that
is
you
what it
get
is, like, not like
every time we start our game on the show.
Mhm.
You always start off with one. And so here comes Lori again.
Hello,
what
Lori.
What we're going to do is that though throughout the game you can be given points of inspiration, and you can have up to 2 more. And you'll notice up there now that I've turned all 3 on, so that if you're given them, you now can track it. So you'll just turn them on. So
Okay.
Gotcha.
have up to 3. Now here's the kicker.
Gotcha.
What we're going to do is that you get to use the ones you're given and all that. Use however you want, you please. The last one, if you don't use it before the end of the game, you can cash it in for an inspiration card.
Ooh.
Okay. So, but if you use it and then you're given new ones after that, the cat's out of the bag. So I'm going to be you got to help me track these. If you use the point of inspiration that you start with, then you can't cash in the one that you're given. That's what the main thing is saying. I'll explain that in a second. So she's like, "Oh, what's a card?" So yeah. So yeah. So here we have. So friends, if you open up your library in Fantasy Grounds, you should have a module that says 5e inspiration cards. Do you see it?
I'm sorry. Say that again, Duck.
Okay. If you go to your library and your modules,
Yes.
and Francis, are you chatting? I don't hear you. Are you talking?
Testing.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, I didn't say. Okay, I was like, I hadn't heard anything. Okay, sorry. So when that module, if you open it up, you can see there's a table that you'll be rolling on when you're given a card. And inspiration cards can grant you anything from an advantage. There's lots of things that can affect the game. It can help you run away if you need to use it. It's a card that you can save and use during the game.
Okay.
The effect.
It's really
okay?
good.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
And
Are we doing 2 cards per people like we do?
No,
normally?
what it's if we I want to see how it works. I do want to put a limit on how many cards you can hold on to. Okay. And I want to see. Yeah. Watch your mic there, Lori.
Sorry.
And But some will be given to you in game. There's one of the items that people can purchase and give an inspiration card to you. You can open up the tables if you want to. When you open up the book, there's tables, and inside there you can see there's bronze, gold, platinum cards, and you can open one up and you can click on the little red button and see what the cards are. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. And I'm going to go through. We revised some of this, but there's a few I want to pull out. Some of them are they're too complicated, I think, for the game.
Okay.
And so I'll go through them on all that. But you can hold on to them. We use them on all the other games. And I've been trying to figure out a way how to work them together with the inspiration points and put you in predicaments whether or not you have to use your inspiration, but you want that card. Because sometimes if the other players will tell you, they've come in quite handy at the right time to be able to use to affect the storyline. Okay. So for the moment, we're going to say you always start off with the 1 point of inspiration. If you're granted some in game, then you may use those first. And then if you have to use the one that you start with, then you can't purchase a card at the end of the show. Okay. And we'll figure out what that max is of cards that you can hold on to. And right now I've ranged from 3 to 5 to 2 and all that, but I'm going to work somewhere in probably the 2 to 3 range.
Can I ask a quick question? Just make sure I'm
Yeah,
understanding.
go ahead.
correctly. So
Yeah.
we can cash in our daily inspiration, free inspiration for an inspo card.
If you don't use it at the end of the if you don't use it at the end of the session, okay. So
Gotcha.
I'm trying to put a predicament to it, to trying to how you figure out you're going to use your inspiration to try to get a card or two to have you ability to have the cards in play.
Gotcha.
You can't trade cards. You can. The card you get is for you. What we'll do is I want to see how we play out over time. I've done it sometimes where if you get an extra card, you can either get rid of one that you have to get the new one, or have to figure out a way to use one real quick so you can open up a slot to be able to get a new card. I don't want you to just have like 50 cards, that's, 5 games, and that kind of kills the story then. But I do want some extra flavor to the cards. And have y'all wanting to use them and how to enjoy them inside the game. So for the moment, we're gonna try that. So we'll track the inspiration that way. Okay. I don't think was anything else pre-game wise needed to cover here. I don't think so. So everybody, here's where we were at last time. Y'all had come back out of town. Traveled a crossway. Thanks, Canadian, for the cheer bits. That is a healing potion for somebody, Canadian, already. So you may choose a healing potion, or you can actually give a point of inspiration to every player. Because points of inspiration are only 100 bits. So that choice is yours.
It said 100 bits per player.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm a dumbass. Okay, so there you go. So right now, so each of you now, Lori. So you missed while you're setting up on your character sheet. You have at the upper right hand corner, you see the INSP. You should always have your first check mark turned on. Every time we start a game, you turn that on. Now, when you're given inspiration, just like you were now, you can now give the second check mark because now you have a second one to use. If you don't use the original one that I give you at the start of the game, you can cash it in at the end of the show for inspiration cards. And we'll see how that works toward the end of the game here. When we're getting ready to close up, I'll see who's got inspiration still and cash in, and we'll roll on the table. And there'll be cards that you can hold on to use at the right moment to foil my game plans. Okay? And, change the story up a little bit. So everybody's got 2. So Emily, so you go up on your upper right-hand corner, go turn that check mark on because you were given, we're given another point of inspiration. So you have 2 now. Okay? Yeah. All right. So anyway, y'all traveled across the backside of the quarry, following the basically on the map here. Y'all can see y'all were kind of following along on the far western side of the map. Came around. Ran into a patrol that was just basically goofing off, and said, yeah, they told y'all not to go any farther in toward the quarry area, and y'all this time played the odds of not starting a fight and backed away and said, oh, it's fine. We just just played like y'all were not knowing what you were doing. And they just kind of watched for a little line and followed y'all along the kind of paralleled y'all's path as y'all got closer to the backside. There is in this area, Izra, there's a major river that flows to the south of this area, but there's a branch of it that flows along the north side of the quarry too. Okay, and the group moved toward that toward that river at front, and then made a jaunt really from west to east to try to get over to this cospa trees here, and kind of hid out for a little while to try to watch what was going on down in the quarry from this angle. We've noticed several times, now this is the second time y'all have kind of staked out the quarry, that there have been some guards and people kind of coming in and out from the entrance. You have a pathway that they've took before that's along the backside of the quarry to to this big guardhouse that's built into the wall of this area, in the mountain area. And they knocked on the door, that little bridge area there, a little kill area, and met actually with Basili Arak, who's the owner and the operator of the mine. They've noticed that they've seen several groups of guards riding out of the basin of the quarry, kind of coming up and riding off. So they just decided we'd camp out over here and see what was going on. When they did, they noticed that there are some big doors down along the floor of the quarry under the guardhouse. And so now they've seen that there's not only a bigger entrance to the quarry where they can see wagons would be taking it out, where the quarry ships all this rock and limestone and is supposed to be shipping granite out of the quarry to the town of Darkshelf, which is then loaded up on barges and boats and then shipped off and sold off everywhere. And so now you've seen where the wagons and stuff are stored, and they've seen people coming in and out of the quarry. They've run into one set of guards. You've also had an encounter with some goblins and some wargs south of the quarry one night. Took care of them. So then after staking out in the tree line area, then I believe it was actually Vix that kept saying there's got to be another entrance somewhere thinks that there's another entrance to the quarry somewhere. And so when they backed up and started following the tree line in the river area, found a couple of ghouls that were munching on dead bodies in a dark area of trees and all that. And I believe you were making an assumption or saying that the clothing that was barely left on the ghouls kind of looked like some of the clothing that y'all wore when y'all were first captured in the beginning storyline and woke up as slaves. So that happened. You dispatched the ghouls and follow basically the river back toward the ocean. And we left off as y'all came around a little bend area. Before you was a big open area of water, and there was a cave with water coming out of it. A fairly big area and a fairly deep area also. But there seems to be a cave that backs up, in this area here where that circle is, just right kind of where the Q's at, let's just say. And that's kind of where we left it. Does that make sense? Everybody's at kind of...
That seems right, yeah.
Any questions before we start the action? No, I guess.
No.
Yes, not.
No, guess
Okay. So, before you are on the shoreline. Now, it is getting late now, because this has been a fairly good bit of a day for y'all to do all this. The river flows, pulls up, and you can tell that it's fairly deep, and there's water and it goes in, and it's actually, some of it's a small flow coming out of the cave, and that flows, and it's a big pond, big open area, kind of, pool area, and then the river kind of grabs that water, and then heads on off toward the ocean. I think that it might help if where's my map? Come here. The show beach. That's my map. Come here. Do so let me show something here to. All right. So where you're seeing is Dark Shelf, and where y'all are at is where this circle is at. Okay, square on the western side of that little peninsula. And there's a river area there. And just kind of what you're kind of understanding is that this river is a couple branches, but it all flows. And Dark Shelf kind of sits on the river, but has an ocean side to it also. Okay, it's a little port town. Just so you kind of get an understanding of the lay of the land, what you're looking at. That's where we're going to pick it up. Y'all have got this cave. The water is flowing there pretty good. It is getting dark. It's got the sun, from where y'all are at, the sun's beginning to head over the backside of the mountain areas. What do we do? What's up? Let's pick it up there.
Great question. Great question.
There was a back entrance.
It's fairly, and it's a
I'm
fairly
very
good sized
smug.
cave
Very
too.
smug.
Yeah, this
Very
is not
smug.
small. Okay.
No one was saying that you were wrong. Otherwise,
That's right.
we would not have picked.
Um,
As hard as I was.
You have got a good bit.
so-
You've got the river in front of you. Then it kind of pulls, and you see this branch kind of flow out of the cave. It looks fairly deep. I will tell you that this is not a shallow area, and it looks definitely. And it's dark in the cave area too. There are no lights coming out of there.
Swimming is strength based, right? So I'm good.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
But it's getting dark, right?
It is getting dark. Yes.
Should we camp here?
I think
Like
it
that
would
idea.
be wise.
Maybe get a little bit away from the edge of the shoreline. Mud tigers and all of that.
We should take
Oh, so
watch
yeah.
shift.
Explain to Isra,
got
what's up with the mud tigers?
Yes, so there have been bodies apparently that have been either found in like the rivers or washing up on shore that have looked like they were chewed on and mauled by some sort of creature. There was a fisherman in the town who said that he had seen a creature come up and grab a deer, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
And he described it as a mud tiger. And that was the
He's-
description we got.
Yeah.
It was a mud tiger.
It came up, it basically came up out of the mud, and it was big as a tiger, and it was, the muddy bank of the river that he was, fortunately for him, he was on the other side fishing when this happened. And the rest of, people that he's tried to explain it to in town think he's just an old coot. Nobody's seen anything like this, but they also, they have had several reports of a couple bodies on the riverside, and there are a couple that have washed up on the beach north of Dark Shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Are the
But he's,
bodies sticking like one side of the river?
No, they've actually a couple on both sides. Uh-huh.
They've been all over the
Okay.
place. Yeah.
It's been, I said we've got about a handful so far that have
And it
been
should be
reported
noted that there are no reports of missing people from within
Right.
the town.
from within the
So
town.
these bodies are showing up, but there's no missing people, so we don't really know who these bodies belong, like who they are.
That's
So,
The running theory in the group is that they're slaves.
Yeah, they're like slaves from somewhere that are getting
Mhm.
dumped, essentially. So we are going to, I guess, camp for the night.
mm-hmm.
We would take watch. Would that be good?
Who's taking watch?
Well, we would
I
need to
don't
take
know.
shifts in order for us to all get a long rest.
and where are we going to camp? We're just right in this area. So
Is there any kind of like little alcove, some sort of area that's a little bit away from the shore that's kind of sectioned off?
Not until y'all
That's not
came
the
up to
case.
this. Yeah, this, where you're following along, this channel kind of, y'all happen to find it when y'all came up over, this backside. And it's not as big as the main river flow itself, but it is still got a good, definitely a good causeway through it. But you could, you don't remember, like I say, kind of along where the text is for where Quarry's at. It's been a tree line also that y'all, I think our ghouls were back to the S of the scale. There's plenty of trees, but you would have to come back up off the shoreline to be able to camp, to look down, to watch the river, and probably watch even that little cave area and the pond area where the water forms and all that. So
I think we should go into the trees a little bit so we have some cover.
Yeah.
I agree. Yes. And then we could take turns. 3 of us could probably take shifts during the night so that all of us can get a rest.
Yeah.
I'll volunteer for a shift.
Good.
Okay.
I will as well.
Yeah.
And,
I don't see really great in the dark, so not sure how much.
Neither
do.
do I, but
I'll
I
do
am
the
good at
shift.
Oh,
protecting
really? Okay.
people.
Okay.
Oh, all right. So they who's doing the first watch? How are y'all setting up camp? Or are you gonna?
That's a
I'll
great
do
idea.
I'll do first watch.
But I basically,
Darkest?
yeah. So okay. So, we campfire.
Not a good idea.
How cold has it been at night? Not very, right?
Not really. Yeah, no, not at all. I think
Okay, then we don't have to worry about it.
I don't actually know. Did we even set a season that we're in? And I have not. So that's on me. So we'll say it's summertime. There you go.
And didn't we decide that it was a full moon or something along those lines?
You've been
No,
playing
it was
out.
a
Yeah,
meeting.
this time there wasn't. Yeah, I think we rolled it. It was a crescent bit. There wasn't much from the last time y'all were out in this area during the night. So
Right.
Got it.
Yep.
The moon
It would make
phase.
sense if one of us with
There's
dark
two
vision and one of
phases.
us without
Two moons.
did it at the same time.
Remember, there's 2 moons here too. Remember, I got
That's
educated
true.
on that. So yeah.
The moon phase is the waning crescent. It's just
There you
enough
go.
light for us to see.
Perfect.
Right.
Okay.
Give me all of y'all, please, as y'all are setting up camp and all that, and your first watchers. I would like to have, if you're running a dark camp, then I need some stealth checks in the tower, please. And y'all may do those with advantage. Okay,
Okay.
If you insist.
Advantage.
I insist with advantage because you're trying to purposely be stealthy. Okay, so far
Make sure I do that right. Stealth.
you did.
Advantage.
You did.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you did it.
Oopsie.
And Moss.
Yeah, don't pay any attention to me. We're getting there.
I need to get
One
some
of those
different armor.
right.
What's that?
Grabbing the
Is
whole
Izra?
thing instead of what I'm
I need
supposed
some
to. There
different
you go.
armor.
Okay. No. Actually, you even with the disadvantage on yours, you rolled. Actually, you had a nat 20 on your roll.
Ooh.
Actually,
Nice.
wait. Oh wow, y'all. 3 of y'all did. Wow,
Hey.
man. So wasting those nat 20s for me. Yeah, baby.
Right
Uh,
on.
yeah.
Okay, like that. Yeah.
Favorite.
Now, so that gets y'all fairly, yeah, so y'all were fairly good as far as getting camp set up. That means you will check off a portion of one of your rations because we're running a cold camp. And my first watcher, would you please give me a perception check in the tower?
Who was
Smear.
taking
Going
first
first.
watch?
I'll do first watch.
Suggestion.
Yes.
It is lighter earlier in the evening. Perhaps it would be easier for me to take the first watch since I cannot see in the dark as well as you.
I was gonna say I could
That's
take
true.
the last watch.
I was gonna say either you take the first or the last watch, so I'll do the middle watch then.
And then
So
I'll
go
go
ahead,
after
Red.
you.
Yeah.
Well, we only need 3.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
Moss, if you want to,
I think we only
No.
need 3.
Moss, if
Three-
you want to
three's
do it,
good? Okay.
easy.
3 watches,
we'll
you
do-
mean? Is that what you're saying?
3 watches. 3
Yes, I
watches,
like to do
4
3
hours.
watches. Yes. Yep.
Moss, do you have dark vision, right? Would you like to take it
Yep.
instead then? Yeah, you
Yep.
can take my slot then.
Okay,
Sunrise
so,
I'll go
Brent, you
first.
can roll
Cliche
for first
and
watch.
overrated.
Whoever's doing. Go ahead.
First watch.
Does Izra have dark vision?
I do.
Perhaps it would be best for the party if you do the watch
I,
instead of me.
yeah.
Yeah, one day,
How do
Jan.
you-
Yes, you did it.
Is that
You just-
did it work? Did it go?
Yeah, you just check off one. Yeah, you just check it off. That means you used it.
Oh,
yeah.
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 Let me check one.
Fa-
off
Sometimes
as well.
Fantasy Grounds makes you check it to use it, and sometimes Fantasy Ground makes you uncheck it to use it. So
But
you
I
just
don't think I had I don't see rations now at all in my. Oh, there it goes. Okay, perfect. Just kidding. We're fine. Everything's good. I was like, I think I have
Everything's
no
fine.
rations now. I don't know what to do about that. But we're good.
okay. All right. So everybody, let's see. Who did everybody
Got it.
check off their rations? I'm just making sure.
I changed mine to 9.
No, you don't. No, you don't do that. Change that back
Well,
to 10, Moss.
Damn
Go
it.
to. I know it's okay. You have. We'll get you there. Go to your actions tab
Mm-hmm.
and go down to the bottom, and you're going to see rations and supplies. You're going to check one of those. Everybody, I think y'all have actually used a couple of rations.
There we go.
So,
There you go.
but
We restocked
We
them.
bought.
You
we
can
bought-
restock.
We restocked.
Yeah,
yeah, you're fine. Okay. All right. So we're saying let me make sure I'm saying that right. Everybody should have checked off just one. Then you've used. Is that what we're saying?
Mhm.
Okay.
Correct.
I'll take care of it. Okay. So everybody's used one. There we go. Now I asked for a perception check. Hey, 12-sided guy. Would you please make me a? That was Vix was using a perception in the tower, please.
All right.
You didn't do too well on that roll. You want to
Cool.
re-roll again?
Wasted that nat 20 already?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yup.
Wait, you want me to roll again?
No, I'm letting you know that you can choose. I'm letting you know the roll was not very good. So it's your decision whether you want to use the point of inspiration to re-roll that or go with whatever the number was.
I guess I'll re-roll it.
Oh.
Okay, that's all right. And that's
Yes, I will.
yeah. You're glad you did. Okay. So yeah. As
Thanks,
you
Canadian, again for the extra inspo.
yeah, that's right. And I'm going to know that we're using it, and I'm going to be trying to force that more on y'all to use the inspiration, just so you know. So to put you
Okay.
in predicaments to try to figure out what you want to do. So as the group is bedding down and going to get their shut-eye, their beauty sleep, so to speak, you will hear, definitely off in the distance, your lovely growls, kind of your night growls that you have heard before. Kind of a
Was that
not
like the
a-
wolves that we heard?
well, you know the
That's where
wolves.
the-
You've heard the well. I will tell you that you do not hear your wolves. You had the ones that y'all met that stole the bucket of chum.
Right.
And if you remember
yeah,
correctly,
we heard like the wolves getting it was like the wolves getting attacked or something.
you heard some
The other
dog.
night.
You heard some barking. Yeah, a couple. Yeah, when yes, you did. But y'all didn't. You have no idea what that was about. But this was similar to what you heard when the wargs came out of nowhere on y'all that other night.
Shit.
You hear a couple of them howling somewhere in the valley.
Okay.
Brandon's
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that's what you hear.
Into battle.
You just hear
It's
them
like it's in a distance, right? It's not
very
like,
much in the distance. Yeah, because from where y'all are at, but it
I
definitely
won't,
came.
I won't alert. I won't
Yeah.
alert the party because I don't. If they're in
It
the
came from the
distance, there's no reason to
yeah.
call
You
for
have
alarm.
and southern area because you definitely didn't hear it on the other side of the river, somewhere back all there. But you heard noises, and let's see what happens. Okay, so
It's
your
terrifying.
watch.
Let's see
No,
what
it's not.
happens.
It is terrifying.
Nothing happens for the watch. You other than hearing that, Your watch goes by without incident.
I love that for me.
What do you do?
Me?
Yeah, I mean, your watch is your watch is over, but however long you want to run it, but nothing happens during that time frame, other than you hear some noises, and it's a lovely
Yeah, so
evening.
during the watch, I'm kind of just with my amulet, just kind of fiddling around with it. Kind of on edge, since, I died once before.
I think it was twice.
There's only
Sorry.
once. There's
Not
only
funny.
one.
Only
Not funny.
once.
Not
Only
funny.
Only one time.
So, yep. Your watch
and then,
goes.
Once 5 hours are up, I will awaken Izra to let her know it's her turn.
Okay, Izra, you were woken up, and it's your turn.
Okay.
Nate.
I'll get up and start doing a little perimeter.
Okay,
Need a perception.
I would like a perception check. A check in the tower, please. Okay, same thing for you. Unfortunately, yes, the nat 20s have been wasted. That roll was not very good. Would you like to choose
I
to?
would like to use my inspiration.
Okay, so you uncheck one of them, and on your character sheet, and then re-roll that again. Okay.
Better?
I'm gonna let you know that it wasn't very. You don't know what the second one's gonna be. You find out what basically happens. After the roll. I let you know. It's just fair to let you know that since it's a check, that if it's poorly, that I'm allow you to use the inspiration to re-roll it. Though the second roll, you have no idea what's going to happen. You too will hear this baying, but now it's coming from two different areas.
Oh shit.
Do either of them sound closer?
Well, you didn't know about the first one.
Do either of them sound close?
They get the hair on your back of your neck is standing up.
Okay, I'm gonna wake up my party. Please. Please.
There is movement in the valley area.
I'm not thrilled about being woken up here.
Ren, wake up.
Ren is like axe in hand already, like ready to go. Immediately gets
Yeah.
up. No fuss, no
Probably
muss.
barely even got
You
to
like
sleep.
can't
I was
even-
probably
you like-
still awake.
You can't even see Janice. She's got her cloak up. You had to find what tree she was posted up against. She's kind of mad you woke her up, but whatever, I guess.
You wake everybody up, and you tiptoe over, and you're waking them up, and but you're hearing kind of coming from couple different spots in the valley area, tree line. Since you have had a couple of instances to be able to kind of survey the area, you're understanding that there's something, or it sounds like it's in the distance from where the normal path is that you saw the horses ride, from the quarry up, in this area. But did I really just shut down my map like a dumbass? I did. Okay,
Dope.
I did. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. So it's somewhere in that area, but then you did hear one from the western side of the valley. Okay, they're
West. Okay.
basically, let's just say that if we know that the Q is where the pond is at, y'all are at the Y. Don't you love just the way we do this map? Okay, and the watching. Okay, and
There's so many circles and arrows. Like
I know. That's what
I
I'm trying to. So here,
You got
let's do
color
that.
code.
Well, I can't. I'm gonna get rid
you're
of.
right.
I only have one color. Okay, so we're gonna say the Q is where the cave is at. Okay,
That's
y'all
okay.
y'all are somewhere in the Ari. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, all right.
It's map.
Okay, and
Perfect.
you've got two distinct bayings happening, and they're moving your way, but they're still in the valley. But you can tell from the commotion that's being made, or they're just not trying to be quiet.
Okay.
That movement is headed toward y'all. It's not upon y'all, but there's definitely things moving in the valley, or wargs that you know the feeling of them, or out there in the night somewhere.
Okay.
So are they far enough that Ren is, concerned that we need to move, or not concerned and we should try to just get more sleep until it gets closer, if it gets closer? Like, how far away, like...
You can't see, it's dark, but and remember, there's trees. You can hear, but there's massive trees everywhere. But you can just hear that there's two sets now. And they're off in the distance and moving around, but as far as, I just let you know what you're hearing.
I would think with my experience being in the woods and stuff and my survival skills, I would know, I would pretty much know how far they were.
They're in the valley, but
Okay.
so, and there are no echoes, so they're closer, but the trees, are going to muffle some of that, but you're hearing that there are a couple of groups of these things out there. That's the main thing I'm telling you, but are they close to you, like within, feet of you? No, but they're definitely down in the valley area, but because Vix didn't really tell y'all what happened with the first set.
Why would I tell them? They were sleeping.
I know, that's what I'm trying to say. They wouldn't know that. And so y'all haven't got an idea that actually the movement now has been coming towards y'all, coming toward the river area. Okay, so
Ren is like, I'm going back to bed. Wake me up when there's actually a fight.
Jana's
goes
like,
back to her
I
bedroll.
second that.
Does it sound like? So they had goblins riding on them before. Are there like?
You don't hear
goblins yelling?
no, you just hear these things baying, out in the darkness.
Hey, if we catch a wild one, I can ride it into battle. That would be cool.
I would love to see that.
I would love to do
see
that.
So apparently,
Over.
they all look at Izra and go, "Why'd you wake me up?" And they,
Yep. we're all sleep queens
yep.
in this party.
Jana's like mad about it, but I don't think Jana's gonna go back to sleep. She might just go back into the shadows, but she's not going back to sleep.
You
Did we
better
lose
get
Lori?
Some rest.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
no,
no.
we did.
I think we did. I just saw her disconnect from Fancy Guns. All right. Well,
Whoops.
I feel bad for her. Okay. So Izra, yeah. You've now.
Jana's staying awake.
Okay, Jana, y'all listen.
I'm hidden, but I'm listening.
So you will listen to this baying, and one set definitely seems to be coming directly from y'all south, and is moving towards y'all. And then it seems to begin to veer eastward, as though it's following this tree line.
Okay.
Okay? The other set that was farther off to the east continues on. You're just hearing it moving, it's continuing moving on, as though it doesn't sound like it's coming closer to y'all. It's just moving on, just out there.
It's moving east as well.
No, it's just you just hear it,
just
hear it moving out there, but you don't hear it growing any louder.
Okay.
No. Okay. So as they're basically, you're noticing, in, like I said, skill sets and all that, they're patrolling. What it sounds like to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And let's see what happens. I roll poorly too, apparently. So the baying, yeah. So y'all hear it moving around and all that, but for whatever reason, it doesn't. It stays to that set of tree line, but doesn't seem to come up to the ridge area. We're gonna say like there's where the quarry, not to scale, is at. That's kind of a ridge that then y'all are on, and on the north side it heads down right toward the river. Okay, yeah, but they don't seem to be too concerned about coming y'all's direction. Would you believe? So, but they continue to move on, and you hear them moving in and out. baying every now and then they begin to fade as y'all's watch. Like they've moved
Okay.
on, and they then turn to head south again. But you definitely hear them in the valley. Okay,
Okay.
Ren is sleeping soundly.
true.
All the
Janet's
forest
just-
sounds.
Who was doing
Okay.
third watch?
Third watch.
That
Yeah.
was gonna
So
be
that.
Moss.
Okay.
It was going to be Moss, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
If I decided to do it, would I be at disadvantage because I can't see in the dark, or would
well,
it just be
with-
like
I was gonna
sound based?
Yeah, I'll give you. Yeah, we'll say with Moss being there. Let's just say the two of y'all that can Moss see
Yeah.
in the.
Yeah.
Half elf.
Okay,
Yeah.
then you're fine.
That was
I'll
why
give you,
Ren opted out of doing a watch
And
because
that's-
3 of the
yep.
party members can
I
see
give
in the
you
dark.
because
Can
with
see.
we'll use with
'Cause
her
the sun's
abilities
coming
too. Yeah. Well, not quite yet, but yeah. But you can tell that it's changing from night to day. There's no doubt about
Okay.
that. Okay. So y'all.
Okay.
So yes. And I will roll with. We'll give you the best of both worlds here. You can roll your perception with advantage.
Okay.
There, Ran, and I'll do the same thing for Moss.
Since
In
Ren
the
is
tower,
awake, Jana.
correct?
What's that, Jana?
Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say since Jana noticed that Ren is waking up, she decides she's good to go to sleep now. She's no longer
She's safe.
suspiciously staying awake. She's gonna get her shut eye.
Wow. I need to be in
Hell
combat
did I
with
do?
y'all.
Hell, did I
Well,
do?
yeah, you can't see 5 feet in front of you still, apparently. Yeah.
Use my inspiration.
but Moss rolled very well. Okay.
Okay.
Not yet, Devil Dog. We're still using the. Oh well, okay. He's wanting to know is there a map here? I'll give you a map. So
He
I think-
came
It's the same
into
map.
he came into my
Yes.
chat and was like, "Over here, I get to see the map," and I was like, "Hi, Devil Dog."
Yeah, that's fine. I'll bring up the map. Sorry, I'm kind of using the RP map, but yeah, here's the map that we're talking about, and they are along the where it says quarry, not to scale, kind of along this area. So that being said, yeah, she rolled fairly well, and the Bane, when y'all hear that for a while. Until you begin to see that the night begins to start, it's changing the day, and then you definitely hear that baying stops. Okay, and just 1 minute you can hear it, and then it slowly starts to. There's less and less. The barking is what I would call it, and then all of a sudden it just stops.
DM,
and-
do I get a full rest out of this?
Y'all can, you'll have full rest because y'all haven't really
Okay.
faced anything with this. Yeah, I'm not too
Okay.
worried about that right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
The noises
This-
stop around dawn, you said?
yep. Around dawn, a little bit before, the baying stops.
Okay.
When I go to like when I know my watch time has ended, I go to wake up the rest of the party.
Yep.
so
Nothing
we
else.
can get an early start.
It is early start. Yep. And let's see. I bet that's Lori. Yeah, it is. Oh my god. She's unfortunately doesn't look like she's going to be able to resolve it. Darn it. Okay. One of these days we're going to have a full session. Yeah.
Woman
Oh.
down.
She wants to Leroy Jenkins the shit out of some undead, apparently. Okay,
That
so
seems right.
but we'll take care of Moss. Okay, so yeah, the fake dawn, begins to crest as the sun is still back behind some mountains, and y'all begin to, you can wake the rest of the group up.
I get a little swig from the bottle I've been carrying, and then I wake everybody up. Now
That
that my
swill
watch is
she
done.
got at the Emerald Lion. That's right.
It's not swill, it was
Mhm.
good shit.
It was good shit. It's
It
the
was
Emerald Lion.
top
I
shelf.
paid extra for that.
It's one of the
Because
top
I didn't want to drink piss.
franchises of bars and restaurants in Greyhawk World. Okay. All right. Okay. So the group wakes up. Just
Shit.
see dawn, the river flowing, You hear
Is there
off.
any activity going on near the cave?
No. Well, from where y'all see, you kind of look down in there, pool of water. You can see a fish. You see your typical bloop. The flow coming out of there, I would say, it's 5 miles. It's not that fast that you can kind of see the current coming out of the cave that then pulls into this, little, I wouldn't call it a lagoon area, but an open area, and then that river then grabs it as it moves on farther and then takes it out toward the ocean. And off in the distance, you can hear crashing. You can smell slightly hint of salt in the air, knowing that the ocean is not that far off.
I relate to the party that the barking stopped just before dawn. I explain. I believe these vargs are nocturnal creatures. We only have to worry about them at night, as far as I can tell. But don't take my word for it. That's just what I think.
Guess we should be extra careful at night then.
We should always be careful at night. That is when beasts are the strongest.
So what's the plan? Are we going to go into the cave?
Yes. We're going to
And
go
try
into
and
the
check out the
back door.
quarry finally?
Yes.
As y'all are chatting about this and breaking up camp, there is a huge just splash of water and all that, just something like erupting in the lagoon area.
Ren immediately goes to investigate.
Okay? And, you'll start turning to run down there to look, and you just see the water in areas just kind of waving and flowing and all that, and flows up against the sides, whoosh. You're looking.
Like the water rises coming from the cave? Like
Is
There was
Poseidon here? I'm confused.
Just in the what was a tranquil area of the water flowing out of the cave, and there was the meeting to the river. That whole area, which would be considered a wonderful fishing spot, is how to explain it the best. Is you can see that there's just something. It's like something just kind of, like say someone would have landed in the middle of that and just went boosh. And
cannonball.
yeah, that's kind of but the effects of what
that's
is
what it
what you're
looks like,
seeing.
right,
The water's
right.
moving around. It's slapping up against the shorelines. It's flowing
So
back
instead of being
against.
calm like normal, it's now.
It's
all over the place.
it's tumultuous all of a sudden, but you can see it's calming down. Something just went kaboosh, and now it's not there.
Damn it! We should have camped on the beach.
How far away are we?
Jaina doesn't do sand.
Well, if Ren says she dropped, she ran. She's moving down the short bank to head down toward the shoreline to look at this. I don't know how close she wants to get, but she just basically said she was headed that way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And y'all watch, and you're looking out that, and you're checking. You don't see anything.
Are there any, can we see any kind of tracks on the shore leading into the
Well, the whole cave is full of water. Okay, there's no shoreline going into the cave. It is from wall to wall. Water comes out of it. Okay, and then flows into this area and then catches the river. So y'all come down. You've got a small little area where you can stop to look at the shoreline, but then look around. You can see the cave inside the cliff wall, and it's full of water. Is what I'm kind of basically saying. You would have to anything you'd have to do you would have to get in the water to get anywhere near the cave to look into it or get inside it. Okay.
Gross.
Yeah.
fuck?
And the water is deep. You would know that just from experience and all that. That
Can we?
something just upset it.
Is it clear how?
No, not clear. Not from what you can tell.
Not
Y'all
right
can
now
make
from
y'all can
whatever
make some
down to the
perception
water.
checks as you're looking. Yeah. Please go right ahead.
I mean, if I'm looking for a creature, could it be? Well, actually, my perception is better. Never mind. Just kidding.
Perception, regular perception.
I'm just giving you perception. Y'all are looking. Oh, look at Jenna
Hey.
throwing that out here. I see another
Okay,
one.
good, because I had no perception last game, so I've earned that. That was my good karma.
Okay. Even gave Moss a roll. Okay, yeah. So these are all fairly good rolls. So you're not seeing tracks on the shoreline. What's interesting is that there's not much of in the way of shoreline. Okay, so there's a small spot where water would erode away vegetation, things like that, but there's not big areas that are butt up to the cliff and this cave. But because y'all's rolls were fairly good, faintly, I mean ever so faintly, and something you hear what it's for a second it sounded like a horn. Ooh, and it came from in the cave.
Ah, come on.
Is it like you said it's like a horn?
You just heard like a sound. Ooh, it's something.
So
Yeah,
it's
it was.
not is it like is it like a creature sound?
No, this was not a creature sound.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
believe so. Y'all's rolls were good enough that you just heard it faintly.
Okay.
And
You witnessed this
Vix
a
and Jen, hold on.
change.
Hold on a second. Let me give you something else before you say something. The two of you and y'all's scores, because they were fairly good. What was that? You just out of the corner of your eye, something under the water just moves deep back into the cave. Something whoosh.
I don't do sharks.
There was something in the water for a brief moment, shot from
couldn't
the
quite see what it
river.
was.
No, yeah, it was just so quick,
Right.
but it just moved and went into the cave. But
Does
you were able
anybody
to
have a
catch it.
fishing line?
No, but I will jump in after the thing if you want me to.
Go ahead.
Be
You
my
wanna slow it down
guest.
for the water so we
Should
can all
I
take it
feel
on.
like so we saw it. It went back into the cave. We heard a horn sound that was not
Something.
creature-esque. A
Question
horn,
about the
like
horn.
yeah. Okay. And the thing that we saw was a creature type thing.
You just saw something dark moving
Something.
under the
Okay,
water.
just something.
Yeah.
Something. Okay.
Yep.
I
Right.
have a question about the horn.
Go ahead.
Mhm.
Yep.
Is it so we had witnessed a shift change at the quarry. Was there
Yeah.
any kind of indicator of the shift change? Was there like a horn to like indicate anything?
No, there was not. Oh no. You just saw when y'all were coming up. I think going to the path line or watching there again. Moving, this horses just came from the angle because y'all couldn't see the doors at the time. They had come into the quarry and all of a sudden then hit up and started going up north on that path. But there was no horns. No, nothing.
Okay.
No indicators like that. And this was just something faint that y'all caught with the water and the river and the noise that's all going, all the ambience of the surroundings and all that. And just from that cave, it was just very faint. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. And then out of the corner of y'all's eyes, as y'all were looking at it, the two of you, because you're high, something just moved under the water. So,
Okay.
Ren, do you want to go wrestle the mud tiger or?
Yes, I think we should do this.
I will support you from the land. I'm not getting in.
What? You
I'll
can't
get
swim?
I mean, I
Your
can
armor
swim.
is too heavy, don't you think?
it is
I
deep
don't
water.
I don't think Jenna has any armor. Oh, she does.
No,
anyway.
no, Izra.
Oh.
Which Ren will inevitably pronounce incorrectly because of her accent.
That's great.
Isra, your armor is probably too heavy for you to swim, don't you think?
I'm pretty strong.
I don't have to wear armor, so
Oh, what's exported records? What the hell am I getting that for?
huh?
Okay.
Well,
Something showed up on
wants
my
to go-
screen.
I will support you for distance.
Someone's going swimming.
I mean,
Ren is
Right?
going swimming.
It's not here.
on.
What if we are there any like big, like not big stones, but like bigger than a pebble, like
Oh, there.
like
Sure, you can
football
find those.
size?
Sure. Yeah.
I want to find like a decent sized rock. You know, big enough
Mhm.
that it'll make a big splash, but small enough that I can toss it. And I'm pretty strong, so I want to find something that's decent.
You want
and
a
I
depth
wanna
charge?
chuck it.
Your depth
No,
charging.
I just want to. Yeah, I just want to
Yeah.
chuck it.
Into the cave
I want to
area.
see if it. I want to see if it's going to attract that thing again.
I understand. That's what I was making sure. That's what I thought you were doing. Okay.
Yeah.
And
That's my intention.
yeah, you're not being stealthy at all with this maneuver. You're just trying to get something to. Yep. And let
all it's
me.
going to do is splash. It's not going to make a big boom.
No, but I get it. I understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
But
no,
you're
I
trying
wanna
to get its
I wanna see
attention.
if it will.
Yes.
I want to see if we get into the water, if it's going to come after us. That's what I'm aiming for.
Well, you
Like
should
I
know-
said, I need a fishing line.
You know the answer to that question.
Bro.
1 second.
Do we have any like little critters that we could use as bait?
No, my chum bucket is gone. You let the wolves eat it.
I did. I didn't want you to get.
I'm sorry. I got the reaction out of Mandy that I wanted when that happened, and that was what I was enjoying.
I
That.
promised
So,
the man that I would bring back his bucket. I broke my word.
the
owe
wolf
him money.
What
stole
if we
it.
now.
find you a nude bucket?
I
Okay.
mean, he would probably be able to tell it is not his.
Okay.
A little
We'll find a
bitter
better
about
bucket.
it. I try to be a person of my word most of the time.
Okay, so I want to put. Apologies. I'm looking at something here since we're not. I need a map for this. This was unexpected. I didn't plan on a expedition in this area, and I apologize.
Oh, we're breaking the campaign.
No
Breaking me
beach
for a
map,
second.
no cave map, man.
Oh, I've got that. Don't dress me, but I don't have the little pond area, so I'm like, gosh darn it. That's all. And so,
all good. We can theater of the mind it. It's fine.
oh, I want to have fun with this one. So I'm gonna look at some map packs here real quick. Let's see, images.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a swamp layer. That's not gonna work. No. Crap. It's bad on me for not popping that in time. So, yeah, you throw the rock in and you wait and all that, and there, from in the angle, because y'all are going to have to get. So let me just let you know, to be able to look more into the cave mouth and all that, you're going to have to get close up onto the shoreline.
Mm-hmm.
For me to throw the rock or for us to get
No,
in?
no. You throw
threw
your
the
rock.
rock.
You can in the center. But if you're wanting to see what what's happening, if to watch the cave entrance more and the waterway from there,
Mhm.
you would have to get up on the shoreline. From your angle to be back on the shoreline, sure, you could see into the center
Okay.
of the area and all that. I'm just letting you know I just need to know what your viewpoint wants, what you want it to be.
I
Since we
will
don't have
do
a map.
that. I will move closer to the point that you indicated.
Okay.
I'm going to stand behind Ren, just kind of at the ready with my crossbow.
Okay.
Is the like the ridge that Ren and Vix are on right now? That's like in the sand, like up against the shoreline, kind of lower. Didn't you say there was like a?
Yeah, y'all can be
High
back up
ground?
away, but to go
Yeah.
down to get closer to the waterway and to see into the cave area, you're gonna have to get down on the shoreline. There's no doubt about it. There's not an area right in front of the cave that you could walk up to and look inside it. It's a waterway that's coming out of the cliff side. That's basically what it is. Okay, been made that way
Okay.
for thousands of years, whatever. So, but it is definitely a deep, dark cave. Because you can just looking at it quickly, you can't see the back of it anywhere. And
okay.
go ahead. I know what Ren's doing.
Jana's gonna follow, but she's gonna roll her eyes because she hates sand. So
Okay.
she's there, but she's a little mad that there's sand on her cloak. It's fine, I guess.
In her shoe. Izra, what about
Fine, I
you?
guess.
It will come off in the water.
I want to see what's in that cave, so I'm going down to the shoreline.
You're going down the shoreline too. So we got Ren and Izra right there, shoreline, and then Vix is kind of back behind. Prep
I'm
crossbow.
Just about
I
5
don't
feet
want to
behind
bunch up, though.
Ren.
I want to be
Ready.
like.
What's that, Izra?
I don't want to bunch up, though.
You don't want to bunch up.
Yeah.
You don't. You've probably got about a 20-foot area. It's less than 30 foot for the shoreline to even, or to the cliff wall to kind of see down and look. You know, there's not much room at the entrance of the cave in the waterway that's coming down. You're back a little ways from it, but you could still go back from her toward on the river side. You know, to still stand away. I'm sorry I don't have a map, so it's a little bit harder to play this out. But, you know, but you can get away from her 10, 15 feet if that's what you're wanting to do. I think
We'll
that's
do,
what
like,
Vix,
10 feet, so
and
that I'm like 30 feet from the entrance.
and Vix was saying she was back 5 feet from behind Ren with crossbow, and Moss and Jana are back there watching, laying odds to see what happens next. They're little,
Yeah.
okay.
Kicking.
So then that means that Ren and Izra can make me perception checks, please.
Okie dokie.
These are out in the open.
If you'll do that, out in the open. Perception check. I don't see anything.
Izra?
What a waste of a good rock. Hey.
Yep. From your angle, you watching it, the water, you see it kind of rises up in a little bit, and it's coming toward the entrance, back from the cave. You basically saw, you know, you just can tell the water just kind of flowed all of a sudden, and it's coming back out of the cave.
Something's coming back out, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ren, oh boy. I'm gonna need
Come on, bring it on, old man.
actually because you're alerted and all that, I'm going to need I'm gonna need initiative rolls from everybody. Y'all wanted it? You wanted it, I'm giving it to you. Okay. Oh, gold. Oh no. Oh no.
Can I use
Hold
my
on,
inspiration?
hold on.
on
Yes,
my-
you may use inspiration to re-roll it. That would be your
All right,
one.
I gotta.
That's your one. Oh my
no,
lord!
I have to. I didn't get to use my second one. You told me not to.
Oh,
So
I thought
still
you.
have
I thought
two
you had
right
used your.
now.
Okay, so you used your one. I'm just trying to see who's used theirs. So, okay, so
Yeah, I'm going
Can I
to
get off a
use
javelin
inspiration.
throw before it gets out here?
I know. I was just trying to think if I could do something first.
not with
already
based on your roll. Wait, here, let me see. Let me roll Moss's hold real quick.
There you go, Ren. There you go.
Oh God! Well, we're keeping her in the back. Give me a dex save, Izra.
Me? Oh,
Izra. You can throw a javelin. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, I know I asked this last time and I already forget. Is the mage armor something I have to wait to do while in combat since we already rolled for inspiration? Or can I put that on before we start?
Is your action, if you're just doing a quick deal, I would give you the ability to throw your mage armor on. Okay. You see shit going down and you just basically touch yourself.
Well, I already figured how to do that.
Okay, so you
Oh.
open up, so go to your
combat tracker.
oh, you did it twice. Hold on. No, hold on. Let me do this. Yeah, I can already tell. Hold on. Where you break things here.
Trying
So
hard.
no, that's fine. Y'all don't remember. So when we go into combat on Fantasy Grounds, you go to your actions tab and you go down the bottom and you change your mode to combat. Okay? And that's going to show you what you've got access to. Now your Armor of Shadows, you need the effect. And so there's a magnifying glass next to the effects there, and you drag that and drop it on you in the combat just like you did. There you go. You just dropped the mage armor. That's boom. And
Uh-huh.
okay?
Yeah, I knew
well done.
I did that. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. I
So
meant to do that.
all right,
Perfect.
Izra, in the combat tracker,
It's a lizard shark. Oh, sorry.
Well, that's its name right now.
I don't do sharks.
So, hey, you may. So for Fantasy Grounds, the best way to do this is you can control click on the entity in the combat tracker. There you go. You've got it targeted, and now you can throw your javelin. I keep forgetting that you have some Fantasy Grounds experience, so just tell me to shut up when you know something already. Yeah.
16.
Ooh, 12 does not hit.
It does not. You see the you actually, if you were very impressed with it because it was like skipping a stone. The javelin hit the water and just went on off into the darkness of the cave. All righty. Rin, you see where she throws this, and this creature's probably 30. I'm going to say it's outside of the closing distance for you on the shoreline, but it's coming fast. But it's probably 40, 50 feet coming out of the cave, and there's something dark in the water, but you don't see it above water though.
Okay. So if I attempt to throw a javelin at it, it would be a disadvantage, correct? Because it is obscured by the water, or no?
I didn't make hers throw a disadvantage, so I would give you, if you see it, and you saw where she was aiming, and so your javelin throw is I would allow it just because I know it would make you happy. So
it would make me happy, very happy. All right.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be a disadvantage, but I'm not worried about it. So go ahead.
I
didn't call it that way.
Understood. We will use. Wait a second. Hold on. Oh no, it's. Never mind. Okay, I have the right thing. I thought I had the wrong javelin. God damn it.
Same thing as you're moving along. Now you can use inspiration if you wanna.
No, I think it is too early in the battle. If I can convince this thing to get on land, that's another story.
And it just the same thing. Yours just All right. Anything else? You're standing right there on the shoreline, and it's like a torpedo coming right at you.
Actually, I would like to back up a little bit.
As in?
What's the range on javelins?
30 feet.
I will back up 15 feet from the shoreline.
How long? 15 feet?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
And pass my turn.
Okay. So this creature,
Are we using the order map? Oh, we are.
The combat tracker. The combat tracker.
Oh, we're not using the party sheep marching.
No. I've got you right now. I got you. Yeah, you're the closest to it, and then behind you a little way is Vix, and then off to the side to your right, I'm assuming is Izra, and then your companions Moss and Jana are back up on the shoreline, going, "What the hell's going on?" Watching y'all chunk some javelins into the cave.
That's fair. Oh, we can't see the thing?
Yeah, well, you don't know, not from y'all's angle. You can see them, like they're skipping javelins along the water. But you see water whooshing coming. You see moving water, but you don't see from y'all's angle where these creatures, because they were, from their point, they were in the cave still. However, that's about to change, and so, yeah.
Roger that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Ren basically begins to back up about 15 feet, she said, from the shoreline. This thing is a dart, and you see it moves and comes. First, it was kind of headed straight kind of where splashing was happening and all that, where your rock went in, but then the javelins, as they skidded over and all that, then it begins to veer, and this thing starts moving and moving, and once you begin to see as it rises up out of it's basically, it's a sub coming up out of the water. This thing begins to move out, and it is large.
So how did you miss it with your javelins?
That's a good question. And
I'd like to see you try doing this. Come down here and fight this thing face to face.
What's concerning is that Duff has it named Lizard Shark 2, which makes me think there's a Lizard Shark 1 somewhere we haven't found yet.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
absolutely.
Right.
Okay, there, I feel better now. Okay.
Okay, it's a mud tiger. Okay, yeah. And what you're seeing, I'm going to give you a perspective. Yeah.
Mud tiger 2.
You begin to see what looks like this. coming up out of the water.
Oh
No.
And it is
I hate it.
large.
They
I
It's
also
a
love it.
large creature, okay?
Large Marge.
Yeah,
They
as it would
named her
take up
Marge.
it would take up 4 squares, compared to you as 1, okay? And this thing is moving. It is quite proficient underwater, and it rises up,
That makes one of us.
and yeah, and you can see that it also. So let me kind of explain what this. Where is my storyline? Okay, get rid of the table stuff. Um, it has definitely a backside that you can see the tail moving, but it does have these, stubby little more of like appendages that you can see that it also is able to make itself that it will, as amphibious type style.
Mhm.
It looks basically, here you go. Okay,
Australian aquatic lizard. Okay.
I'll read it
As
to
someone
the
who's-
viewers. So, a mud tiger resembles a cross between a shark and an aquatic lizard. There's your name. Why it was a lizard deal. It has a sinuous body covered with scales, a pair of triangular vertical fins, a blunt snout with the toothy maw, and a pair of thick, stubby forelimbs tipped with broad rayed fins. Its body is iridescent green with blue-green stripes, and that is what you're seeing. That now is it a little bit deeper in the water. You almost wouldn't be able to see it at all moving because of the way it blends in. And it's moving up, and you see its mouth, rows of teeth coming out, and you also begin to notice that there's little flashes of, it's like little pops, like it's little sparkles, kind of arcing the water a little bit, little
It
pops and all
sparkles?
that. Yeah, I was going to say it's like a sparkler. You just kind of see it cascading off the water as this thing's cresting up out of the water, and it's basically coming straight at Ren, and it reaches the shoreline
Yes.
right in
Not
front
on my
of
watch.
right in front of you. However, when it does, and you see it put its, hits the water line and hits the shoreline, and those stubby little front basically kind of push it up, as it kind of walks like a small, a fat lizard,
Like a gator.
kind of, yeah, kind of like a gator, yeah, very much so. There's also, which is described as an EMP pulse, all of a sudden goes boom, right out from the middle of it. Okay, and you're the only one that gets hit by it as it moves within. It has now put itself within 10 feet of you when it does it, and this is what it happens to hit you with.
It has an AOE. Fucking.
It has an AOE, and you're going to succeed on the con save for this.
Okay.
What happens is you begin to see basically lightning, electricity just arcs out and cresses all through you and over you, and you're going to take half that. Why is it exporting records? What the hell is Fantasy Grounds doing? I got to see. I'm not sure what it's exporting for. I got something turned on. I'm not noticing. Half damage on the successful save.
Raging wouldn't have saved me because it's lightning damage. Okay.
Okay. However, what you do notice is that what's your main weapon?
I have a bit the licks.
Your battle axe, as you're holding in it, all of a sudden your pouch, maybe with like your money and stuff in it, sticks to the battle axe. You know, you just kind of feel it. Okay. And you're like, what the hell? You find it, you're kind of seeing, maybe you have a necklace on. What you're basically seeing, all of a sudden, the metal on your body has become magnetized. And your dagger's sticking to, little. You don't have much metal on you, I don't think, anyway, as a barbarian, but you do have a few pieces, I would think, okay? And you kind of notice, like, your pouch with your coins in it or whatever, all of a sudden just kind of kank against the metal part of your battle axe, okay?
She's going like this, like, what the fuck?
Amazing.
Ow, that hurt.
Yeah, and but this arc lightning just kind of, it was like a burst of it. Just radiated in a 10-foot radius out from it and caught it to you. But that is all that it's got as it starts moving toward you. The best part, though, is that coming right behind it is another one, and it.
I knew it.
okay, okay, and you begin to see this thing crusting up out of the water too. Okay.
It's the DM in me.
Oh my god, I have the same initiative as all of them. Oh
Yeah, I
no.
roll. When I rolled it, I went, "Oh no!" I rolled very well, so the dice were in my favor. I'm going to see though.
What's
The
that
only other
7 doing
target.
after?
What's that
There
now?
shouldn't be a 7 there, right?
What's that? Say that again. No. So what I do with that's Jana was partly right. I have a random numbering turned on for my creatures, so those numbers will not always indicate that there are 2. That just happens to be. Just so you know, though, you think there's 7 all of a sudden. No, there's not 7, but there could be. I'm just letting you know. But my numbering is random, so that throws y'all off, so you don't know how many there actually are on a map. Okay, I'll let you know that up front. I probably should have not said anything. That really would have freaked y'all out.
I would have been. I'm all about the numbers, man. I'd have been like, "There's gonna be half a dozen here in 5 minutes,
No,
guys."
I have random numbering on my NPCs.
That's
Okay,
great.
but this thing's coming up right behind its friend and Crest because it doesn't. I don't think. Let's pass the perceptions. Yeah, so it doesn't see Izra back off a little ways from Ren, unfortunately, and they see this. Basically, they see this large piece of food in front of them, and a human barbarian. So it crests the water and basically comes right up on next to his friend, and the same damn thing happens. Boom! This pulse of
Oh my
electricity just burst out from it right in front of Ren, and she saves on
Holy
that one.
shit. I
Okay,
did it.
so yep, you'd only take half that damage, but you're not feeling well as you
Oh
and,
my
and
God.
you are one magnetic fool right now. Okay,
Oh my god.
Izra, these things are 10 feet from Ren.
I'm gonna
You
die.
were, I thought you were 30 feet
I
back
won't
from her.
allow it.
I was 30 feet back from the cave entrance because that was the range on the javelin.
I get you. I was lying. You throw it even farther. You question. Your movement's going to take you up to the beast if you're going to move toward him. Just so you know.
I would like to move
Okay.
toward the beast.
Okay.
And I pull out my warhammer
Okay.
and smack the heck out of it.
You have 2 large creatures right there.
I'm gonna go for that same. Gosh.
Oh, she gets her first derp, folks. Now you may choose inspiration to re-roll that if you would like.
Mm.
But we wanted to give you a derp, so we gave you the
We
derp.
wanted to give you a dirt.
I'll own it. I'll
Good for
own
you.
it.
What is exported records? I've got something turned on like an idiot here while y'all are doing that. Okay, Jana, you're up.
Oh, goody.
Boy.
You're back
Okay,
a
so
ways
how
up the
How
cliff
close
line.
am I? Give me,
You could dash and get down there, but you're
no,
going to take.
Like how? But right now.
Oh,
right
you're
now
definitely
where I'm
60
standing.
feet. You're definitely 60 feet. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
I
You're,
was looking for. Okay. All right. Well then.
I mean, you could be farther back if you want. That's your choice.
That's all right. I'll hang out here. I'm a little mad at Touched Ren. I'm actually kind of really mad about that. So I'm gonna pull my hood up over my face because that's how I do everything, and I'm going to hit it with. I have to hit. I'm gonna hit it with Chill Touch. Wait, I was gonna say any creature. Okay. And I grab the attack first.
So you grab the attack, and what you
Roll
do
it.
is, you just roll it because you've got it targeted.
Oh,
Okay, so
I would like to use my inspiration and re-roll that.
you may.
Crap. All right, come on.
Oh.
I'm apparently Jana is so distraught that thing hit Ren that she can't hit anything right now. That's what happened. She's so distraught about this. Okay.
Holy crap-a-ronies. Anything else that you want to do?
No. No. Dang it.
Okay, so Moss is going to move down since she's up there next to you, but we know that she's got a short bow, so she's going to pull that out, and unfortunately, she won't get the sneak because she needs to be within 5 feet. So, but she's pretty certain that Ren's going to take care of that here in a second anyway. So she'll lay out on one of them. Oh my lord! Okay.
Wow.
Oh my god. Can we just cancel the rest of the game today?
No. So she's gonna use her.
Ren, yet.
She's gonna use her free inspiration point, and she's gonna re-roll that one.
Woof.
Okay. She goes, "Best of luck, gals," and she
That
Vix.
seems very fitting.
Vic,
how
save
far away
us.
from them am I?
You were 5 feet behind Ren, so that puts you at 15 feet to them. No, Jeff, this is theater of the mind. Unfortunately, we're using the combat. Yeah, I don't have the combat tracker anymore. I don't show it. I just show the map. Yeah,
So I
Theater of the
up
mind.
to them.
you can move up to them.
and-
Certainly. Oh yeah,
I'm going to go up to them, and I am going to cast Thunder Wave
you can.
on
Okay,
them.
they're right next to each other.
Okay.
Did I show everybody what in chat?
And I am going to use Channel Divinity to Destructive Wrath to deal max thunder damage to both of them, despite the fact that one of them succeeded on his save.
That's fine.
So they're
Right
both going to
ahead.
get 16 thunder damage.
Oh, okay. So okay, let me give that. So I give them 15 thunders. What you're saying? All right. Okay,
16
I will do that. Bam. Okay. What the hell
And
is
then
this?
I'm going to back up 15 feet.
15 feet.
You just
okay.
hear Jana go, show off. Hitting her spells. It's fine. Show off.
Oh my god.
Trying to see where is my. Did I show this to chat? I can't remember. I did show that. Okay, good. That's what they're fighting, folks. Okay, I'll leave that up there. So okay, pass your turn, Vix. If you're done, please.
Yep, sorry. I was
No
fucking
bonus
around.
action heals yet. Are we too low level
right.
for that?
Ren, top of the order.
I don't have healing word, but
First of all, I would rage. That is what
Okay.
I'm going to do now.
Yep.
Not that it will save me against
This thing.
thunder damage. Oh, I have to check off your rage. Let me do that. I will also. Oh shit. If I have reckless attack turned on, when they do that lightning thing, does that mean I might make my save a disadvantage?
It'll do it for you
Or no.
automatically. The effect will be there.
Well, it's not a roll to hit. That's
Well
my
then no,
question
then it.
is-
No, there's.
I have to do a
it's only
save.
in-
I have to do
it's
a
on-
con save.
That's right. Yeah, it doesn't affect the saves. It's only when you get a melee.
Okay. I will. Is that a bonus action to do rage and reckless
Yep.
attack? Can I do both? I can do both.
Oh
right?
yeah. The reckless attack is part of it. It's just you throw all
And
concerns
I-
aside. You're just basically saying that I raged and I'm going batshit crazy on it. Okay.
And taking a potion is a bonus, correct?
It depends. That's on my feet. How I feel about things. But you've used your bonus action, so the potion would be off the table, unless it takes it. You can take it as an action, but
Nope. I'm gonna fight the thing. If I get downed, Vix can just heal me, hopefully. Yeah, I will advance on this thing. But because my bed legs got stuck to my coin purse, I'm switching. I'm like it's stuck to me because of the magnetism. So I'm just going to grab the great axe instead.
well,
I just
you
let
would.
it go, and it's
Okay,
stuck
it's
to me, right?
the pouch is stuck to it, but if you were moving, you could pull it off. I'm just letting you know that you
Oh,
heard.
I thought you were implying like heavy magnetism. That's what I was imagining.
Well,
Like,
it's good enough, but could you take, as you're pulling it away to swing at it, you could pull the pouch off of it. You just heard a thunk
Okay.
and felt the axe all of a sudden
Okay.
stick to your side. That's what I'm basically showing.
oh, I should make sure I'm using my shield, so I need to let me make sure that that's actually equipped. It is. Okay, good. I think I did that last session. Okay. Yeah, I'll use my Betelix. I'm going
Oh,
to
newbie, welcome to the rejects.
fight this first fucking guy.
Hit.
Woo!
Okay, I will do damage now.
I do damage now.
You just, clunks into.
I'm trying to cut its head off. That is
You
my
did.
goal.
Yep. Well, the
Yeah.
magnetism thwarted that as you were pulling it across. Things were tunk tunk tunk. You know.
Hmm. Okay, that is my turn.
All right. Well, that thing. Yeah. This did not. Okay. So it moves up. Yeah. Waddles up to you and opens up this big old mouth of teeth. And because of what you did, she matrixes out of the way. Bam.
She's red.
The
She
first
just
one
punches
misses.
It, just
Yeah. First one misses. Second one, it doesn't get didn't recharge. So it does the same thing. It kind of runs up on you too, and it like hisses at the first one. Like you would see, wild animals when they've got on prey. They're zoned in that they're fighting for you. You're being fought
Okay.
over, Ren. Isn't that nice?
Aww.
Okay, and it bites down on
Bring
you
it on.
too. Though.
Get on.
And yes, these teeth, razor sharp teeth, dig into you, but you survive. You are standing, but not looking good. All right, but they are both
I
up
have
on
40
top of.
points left, everybody.
Yep. Izra,
Help me.
Well, now I'm torn. Do I heal Ren or do I bless 3 people?
that is your
That's
decision.
fine.
It's up to you.
Duff, I've never cast a spell in
Okay.
Fantasy Grounds before,
Okay,
so I
I'll walk you
don't
through
know
it.
how to do that.
Oh, that's fine. What do you want to do? Tell me what you think your actions are.
Bless. I want to do bless.
Bless.
On
Okay.
me,
Okay.
Ren, and I think Maz was within range. They have to be within 30 feet.
She's 30 feet behind. Yeah, she came down 30 feet to shoot the bow, so you could put it on the 3 of them. So with this build, go ahead. What?
Sorry, where's Vix at?
She's right behind Ren, or 15 feet
So
behind now.
So so all 4 of you are kind of okay. Gotcha.
So
just
you're
making
putting
sure. Just
bless
trying to visualize
on
it.
3 creatures. So you're putting it on who now, Izra?
Myself, Ren, and Maz.
Well, Vix is closer. I can tell you, Maz will not move anywhere near. She'll stay her 30 feet and shoot her bow. Just so you know.
Yeah, but is Vix gonna attack or is Vix gonna heal? Maz is gonna attack.
That's up to you. So you can't ask. So yeah, your decision. Okay. So if you're using
Yeah.
Maz, that's fine. Okay. So with your casting, here's what you do. So you've got your combat. So magnifying glasses, when you're looking at your spells or anything that's in your combat page, your action page, magnifying glass is hiding something. When you click on it, it's going to show you what the effect is when you cast this bless. You grab that little zombie looking creature and you drag it onto the 3 people in the combat tracker you want to give it to.
Okay.
All right. So you got Ren there. You got yourself. Yep. Okay. Now you did your cast. So then you go up above where the spells are and you see your spell slots and you're going to check one of those off because you've used a spell.
Got it.
Yep. Okay. That's your action. Are you doing any movement?
No, I want to stay here in case the rogue needs somebody within melee.
Okay.
So I will stay.
Okay. And you're right. You went up there and tried to pop him in the face too, didn't you? With your hammer?
I did.
Okay. So you're right
Yeah.
next to him also. Okay. All right. All right, Jana.
All right. So Jana, last time she kind of reached her hand out. It didn't work. Reached again. So now she's kind of like doing one of these. She's like rolling her shoulders back. So we're gonna try again to
Okay.
hit them with this spell.
We
Or I
wait
guess
with
the cantrip.
anticipated.
She doesn't really care
Breath.
if you're waiting. Okay.
Viewers are holding
on.
their.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Fail. Oh! you may use your inspiration if you would like.
I don't think I want to. I'm just mad at this. Okay, so Jana's clearly not having any of this.
It was being rudely awoken during the middle of the night.
She's like, yeah, shouldn't even care at this point. She still doesn't really want to get in the sand. I feel like
Does she ever really care?
she does want to move. You said she's about 60 feet from the action, right?
You are, yeah,
Okay.
definitely, yeah. You would have to dash to get all the way down there, and see, now you can't.
I don't want to get all the way down there, but maybe
You can
I
move
just wanna
30
go
next to
over.
Maz, where she's at, flinging bow shots.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Yep.
right.
Actually, let me make sure.
Or you can go home. You can go back to the hotel. if you want.
Or, I mean, Jana's just like, yeah, let's move.
You
I'm
got
gonna
kicked
move,
out of it though,
move
so
up.
you're not welcome.
They don't remember that. What are you talking about? Yeah, so she's like trying to shoot things and she's sleepy. And so she's like, screw it. I'll just go next to Moss and maybe I'll start shooting things. So that's my turn.
Okay.
Dang it.
All right. Moss will now shoot again. And she looks at you, Jana, and she just kind of, and she takes, like, she does the Robin Hood maneuver. She like licks the feathers, on the arrow, and she knocks
She's
it.
showing
and
off.
She's showing off, yeah. And she's gonna go for the one that just cleavered. See, and she just kind of winks at you. That's how you do it. And because she hit now, and
Jana
Ren is
shrugs.
right there, she's got sneak attack damage. And here comes the damage to the creature.
Nice.
Oh, does not take it down, but the arrow grievously hurt the creature as it roars out. Vix.
I am going to go up to some old pal Ren right here. And
Give her a pinch on the bootay. Okay. Yep.
a little pinch on the butt and give her a little bit of
Well,
healing.
Little good game butt slap.
Max
Oh,
heal.
healing.
Max heal.
Ah, thank you very much.
And then I'm going to back away again.
Exactly.
That's
And
a great
I'm
idea.
getting out of here.
All right.
That is a great idea. I need you to stay back so you can keep healing me when these things almost fucking kill me. All right. DM, do I have to reckless attack every turn, or once I have it turned on, is that...
No, it only lasts for the round. And so until
Okay,
it just
so-
you have to turn it back on again. Yeah. You choose to do it while you're raging. Oh, why? Oh, whoa. Why'd your rage where'd your rage go?
I don't know. I didn't turn it off.
Turn.
Should I uncheck and then reapply?
I got
Oh,
it.
no,
I'm
I
looking.
have to manually.
Yeah, but the rage should have stayed on you. Reckless, you do it when you're raging. So hold on a second. I don't understand why the rage turned off.
I
It's
did do
1-1.
the rage first, so it wouldn't have been the order I
That
did
it should. It's set for a minute, and so it should have stayed on. I'm not sure what happened there, unless it's this exported record. I'm gonna have to watch the combat tracker when you fight. Anyway, your rage is back on, and you reckless
Okay.
again, and you.
Do I need to turn on reckless again, or did you?
It's
turn it
on
for me?
You've got it. You've
oh,
got
I
it.
see it now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I will use my battle axe once again on this one that I seem to have wounded more severely,
Yeah, it's looking bad.
because that is the one I am face to face with right now.
Both of them are right. Both of them were trying to bite on you.
That's fine.
That would hit.
Oh, my
27
lord.
hit. We are
Yeah,
going
that
to
kind-
fuck
that
this
kinda
thing
hits.
up.
Kind of hits.
Kind of hits, just a little
She's-
bit.
You do.
Nice.
You just
Can
cleave right
I
into.
chop its head off?
Well, if that's what you want to do, sure. You just kind of cleave right through
Laughing gleefully
it. Okay.
as I
Well,
chop
I
its
want
head
to
off.
know. I want to know what color its blood is because I know Ren's gonna smear it on her face.
Oh yeah.
It is a dark, kind of a brownish blue color.
Okay. Very nice.
She's
Okay.
already doing the handprint
Yeah.
thing. The
Oh,
God.
perfect.
Okay.
oh yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
And she is going to turn to the. She's not going to move anywhere. She's just going to pivot and turn to the other
Yeah.
mud tiger.
Yeah.
Come at me, motherfucker.
Well, it sees what it's in you, and it turns, and you definitely see this, glare in its eyes of what you just did.
Bring it on.
I'm trying to see what this lovely creature will do. No.
Wow.
The suspense.
No.
Did I lose my mage armor?
Nope.
Effect?
Still the
It's still
AC2. Yeah, it's still that
Yeah.
effect
Oh,
on
Oh,
there.
that's
Yeah.
what that is.
AC2D, yeah.
It's 3 more
Yeah,
rounds.
gotcha.
It's gonna happen.
All
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I mean, it slithers and okay. This thing basically opens up its maw and
Let's go.
Woo.
Izra, you're up. It basically tried to bite Ren again and missed.
Cool. I am going after this guy.
How do you know it's a guy?
I mean,
aren't yeah.
it's a lizard, right?
Keeps trying to
You haven't
chomp
seen a
on
creature
Ren.
like this before. So, what's that? Is that our
pretty
spell
trying.
kit? This is our Yule spell kit from my wife.
Ooh.
With our
Oh, I like
ornaments.
that.
It's cool.
Very nice.
Oh,
Good
I
job,
want the
babe.
link to the shop.
Here, I'll put it on. Yeah, because I'm doing some ornaments tomorrow. We're gonna put some ornaments on this deal. I'm gonna make some Praetor Reject ornaments.
Yay. Oh, very good.
Hit. What is this
Ooh.
exported record?
Crap.
Something. Sorry, babe. Something for me. It looks good. It looks nice. Girls like it. How many are you making? How many are you making? 20?
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, to put them on the store. Okay. We'll take photos of them tomorrow. Okay.
It's time to go shopping.
Okay.
Or Ouija
But, yeah.
shit,
Okay.
which is my favorite kind.
Jana.
Okay. I'm very triggered. So I'm now
Oh my god.
30 feet away. And if okay, and how everybody is still kind of around this creature, or like, I mean, Vix is kind of off in the distance, Ren is right up on it, and Izra is right up on it too,
Yeah,
right?
and Vix is 15 feet behind them. Yeah. So
Okay.
you
so
two are
it's
30
just
feet.
It's Ren and Izra that are
Mhm.
on, like, basically on top of this creature.
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay. I can't do it. Okay. I'm gonna try to cast another spell. It's going great so far. So let's try. I'm gonna try a different one though. I was gonna see if. No, never mind. Anyway, I was gonna cast Hex, but I didn't know.
Okay.
Is that an
So,
effect?
Yeah.
That's
So
different, right?
yeah.
I've
so
not done
basi-
this one yet.
Yeah. You're cursing the creature, and so
Right.
what you do, it's a bonus action. This is the first deal. So you lay.
Oh.
Yeah. So you're hexing the creature, then you're going to have to make a attack on it, and
Yeah.
if you hit the attack,
fine.
then it gets the extra necrotic damage.
Can I do a cantrip as my attack and then use this as the bonus, is what you're saying? Or does it have to be like a weapon?
No, it can, anything that does an attack, anything that makes an attack
Perfect.
roll on it is what works. Yeah.
Gotcha. Perfect. Sweet. So do I do the attack first, or can I do this one first?
Well,
Or
no.
does
So
it
you
not
do.
matter?
So the hex is your bonus action, and you go boom, and
Right.
so you've got. So what you do is you've cast that on you. So you have to
Get
then
hecked.
grab. So grab. You have an effect though.
Yep.
So you grab that effect. You drop that on you, because it's your okay. So now then you're going to do your action, which is now can be a cantrip. Which I'm assuming is what, chill touch? Is that what you're wanting to
It's
do?
gonna be. Yeah. I mean, I have
Yeah.
to get close to it for anything else. So.
Well, the chill touch is 120
Chill
feet.
touch is
so-
good, yeah. But I
Yeah,
mean, like, if
okay.
I pick anything else, I'm gonna
Yeah.
hit Ren.
Yeah.
I don't
So
want to
you-
kill Ren today.
So now you,
So I'll
yep,
hit
there
that.
you go.
Yeah,
well,
can you not kill me? That'd be
Yeah.
great.
So you didn't. So here's the thing. So you didn't target it. So grab the 13.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep.
No, grab the 13 and drag that
13.
on top the creature in the combat tracker, and it will show you that you missed.
They missed. I'm a little rusty today, girls. It's fine.
You can use your
You did it one time.
inspiration if you want.
Because that worked so well for me last time.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I
you still got a
will-
point left.
Yeah,
still got the
I
hex going on.
will- I will use the inspiration and reroll.
Okay, there you go. Reroll that attack. So control. Well, you didn't control. So that's good. No, that's fine. That's gonna hit. I'm just letting you that you did. Let
Wait,
you know.
wait. I'm
Oh.
gonna do it right.
There you go.
Okay, now if I control click on him though, right? That's how you're supposed to target.
That's how you've got
Okay.
him targeted now, so you don't have to worry
Now
about
I
it.
do the necromantic. Beautiful.
You do. There
Okay.
you go. See, you gave it all that damage. 5 points.
Thank God.
Necrotic. Yeah. Now, it's not
I
undead.
see how this
okay,
works.
that's it. There you go.
It's not undead, but now
No,
that's
it's
a
not.
spell slot.
It is a spell slot. That is
Spell
correct.
slot.
Mm-hmm.
And that should be everything that I. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Done. Thank God.
And you pass your turn. All right. So Moss, yeah, she kind of not bad, and she knocks another arrow. She lets it fly. Yeah. She goes, time to put this thing to sleep forever. And it just embeds straight in the brain area where you think this brain area is at on this creature. And you just see it legs just drop under it and all that, and it just slams to the ground.
Show off.
When you're going to do something, do it right. Finish the job, she says.
He finished the job, she says.
Well, y'all are friends, so, I can get away with
It's
that,
great.
so.
It's great. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Janet just shrugs.
Yeah. Okay, so both of them, both of them are there, blood, see the dark blue, dark brown blood kind of, flowing out of them. They both are dead.
What does the blood taste like?
Oh my God, you took the words right out of my mouth, Ren.
What does the
Jana-
blood taste like?
Yeah,
Hey,
Jana
Yeah.
looks at Red and goes, "What is that? What's it taste like?"
If you thought you were tasting, a wet dirt.
Oh,
Like a
he's
Yeah,
earthly.
It's
Earthy.
it's a very earthy.
I think Jana would like to go up to the creature and also put some blood on her face. Even though she didn't do a whole lot, she wants to feel it. But she's going to do it like, she's going to put it under her eyes, dripping down, so it looks like she's just, like, bleeding out of her eyes.
Like emo, just.
Oh my
Very
God.
emo warlock. She's just like... That's what happened.
This is a good look for you.
Thanks.
Okay. Yep.
I'd like to go up to the water and see if I can detect anything else moving in there.
It's quiet.
Smart.
The water's calmed down. Yeah. Other than flowing into it, the blood of this creature's right on the bank. Everything kind of starts beginning to returning to normal. Yeah.
I'm going to go up to one of the creatures and I'm going to cut its claw off.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got a pretty good.
You're reading my mind.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
probably good.
and I'm gonna
5,
pop
6,
that
8
for
inches.
evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
We're going to
dismantle
get
the thing. I want one to make jewelry out of.
You got both of you are reading my mind.
Who
tonight.
wants breakfast?
Every time I think
Is this
something,
thing
you guys
edible?
are saying it.
We could
I
probably
feel like you
sell
would
the
know
hide.
that, Ren.
You know what the
I
blood tastes
would.
like.
I know
True.
what the blood tastes like. The blood doesn't bother me, right? Like I don't feel queasy or anything. It's just different kind of
Well,
blood.
we need a little.
regular.
We need a little time. Then we'll see.
Okay. Janet's
Wait,
not
I
afraid.
wait 5 minutes. I think it's
No,
okay.
you feel. Yeah. It was a foul. That was a. Yeah, it wasn't. It didn't taste like a. Yeah, you just ate some fresh mud. Mud tiger. Okay, so.
Tasted kind of like dirt, but breakfast. We don't have to eat rations.
Mm-hmm.
Just chop
Janet's a
bunch off of this
vegetarian.
thing. You could go eat some grass or something. I don't know what to tell you.
I feel like you would know that, Ren.
What does the blood taste like?
Ren.
I know what the blood tastes like. The blood doesn't bother me, right? Like I don't feel queasy or anything. It's just different kind of blood.
Janet's a vegetarian.
You said vegetarian, and she's like, does not compute. What does this mean?
Confused. Jana definitely wants cause these things are scaly. They look like. Can I have a scale? Like one of their little scales?
You could use a dagger.
Try?
And sort of
Yeah.
carve off something. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Perfect.
Ren would also like one of its claws. The head is too big for me to carry around, right?
Oh, it's
I
this
don't-
ain't. Yeah, this ain't was a large creature. Yeah, this was not a medium-sized creature. Yeah.
Well, it would probably be too big to take back to the village. We could take teeth and claws and say this
Well,
is
that's why I
part of the
claws.
beast. Yeah. I might want them to sell.
Yeah,
I took the
say,
claw-
how long
I
did it
took
take
the
to
claws
harvest them that?
Yeah, she's got a couple claws off of it for evidence. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll like knock out some teeth
Okay.
as well.
Ken?
So I can
Question:
make some badass jewelry.
Do the teeth marks, the teeth on the creature, match the marks that we investigated on that body that the
you-
acolytes brought in?
Give me a medicine check.
You're probably proficient in that, right?
I'm proficient in medicine. 23.
These mouths could do the damage that you saw on these people. There's no doubt about it.
Okay.
But those bodies
but-
were so chewed up. But you would have to get more examination on the bodies to match it up. But could the damage that you see was inflicted on these bodies be these creatures? And there's without a doubt that is a high possibility.
Hmm.
Okay. Going to let the group know that.
This is good
Okay.
to know. She says as she is, she starts to whistle a tune as she like scoops out one of the eyes. Take it as a trophy.
Ugh.
Perfect.
Maybe a wizard will buy this or something. Are there any
wonder if
wizards in
it's squishy
town?
when you bite into it.
I wonder. if
Y'all
it
haven't
tastes
seen
good.
you haven't seen much like that in Dark Shelf. I'm not saying there's
Dare
not,
me,
but you have.
dare me to eat it. I can scoop out a different one for the trophy. Dare me to
God.
eat it.
I'm going to dare you to eat it, though I don't think that you really need to be dared.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Doesn't
God.
need to be dared at all.
Okay.
Like, come on, dare me.
Listen,
to,
this
come
is
on,
not
do
the
it,
same as
do
my
it.
bard, okay? This is not the same as my bard. Red is game for anything.
It's amazing.
I'm just like I said. I'm just a bus driver.
I'm
Take
just
the
a bus
little
driver.
bite that probably tastes like dirt.
It
What
does.
is the texture? Is it like pudding?
It just tastes like dirt.
It's
Um,
squishy, kind of like fish eggs. Do you ever
Vix,
get
you
You
were
want some
fish eggs?
saying-
salt?
Well, Vix, you were saying something.
Oh, I was asking Ren what the texture was like.
Oh, texture. Sorry, I thought you were
Yeah,
asking. Sorry.
that was me
Silly
responding to her. Yeah.
Okay, Izra, Janet, while they're over there dissecting and nibbling on things, what about the two of you? Okay.
Oh, I'm grabbing some teeth and claws.
Okay.
I also want cool jewelry.
Okay. All right. I
I
figured
took
Ren
a-
would have the eyeball in its mouth, moving it around so the eyes looking and all that, and then
I already took a scale and
that's fine.
painted my
Okay.
face. My hood is still up in shame though, since I can't hit anything apparently today. I'm just tired.
Even
Leave me
though-
alone, guys.
Even though Ren almost got killed, she is just like, she is pumped. She is like happy
She's pumped.
to be. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
super thrilled. Although
wasn't-
you could see the rage wage,
Yeah,
came
all
off
that will
pretty
drop
quickly.
off. Yeah, all your rage will drop off. Yeah, Janet. Well, your mage armor lasts for a while. I think it's like 8 hours. Isn't
It's
it?
a whole day. Yeah, it's
yeah,
almost
it's
a whole
8 hours,
day.
so you're
Yeah.
fine right now. Yeah, but the rage
Heck
on.
yeah.
So yeah, you know how to clean it off, Mandy.
I hit the
So
hit the button, but there's no delete button.
no.
for
So
that.
hit the little booty symbol, little
Okay.
wing boot. Okay, and when you click on
did.
that, then you're gonna see the drop down, and you'll see that next to rage is a little red circle.
There is not. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Here, let me do it.
Maybe do I need to make the window bigger? Maybe.
No.
No.
Should
No.
yeah. I took it off.
I was able to take reckless off, but the other one didn't give me the delete button.
Weird. I wonder if that was just something with the fantasy grounds because I thought it had dropped
Yeah.
off you, and it may not have. So
No.
doesn't matter. I got it.
Weird.
Um,
Anyway,
Okay.
whatever.
So, what are we doing?
Can we please get out of the sand?
I think we don't have to worry about that. More of these things, hopefully. I mean, I wouldn't mind fighting another one. taking it back to town, but I'm sure the rest of the party is not as keen on that as myself. I
Should we
think
go
that we
poke
should
our-
continue.
Yeah. Should we go poke our heads in the cave? In this waterway?
I think it's as safe as it's going to be now. With all the ruckus we made, fighting the thing and throwing the rock, more would have been attracted.
Ren, why don't you
More
take
prone.
take his maybe take part of the creature's dead body and chuck it into the cave, see if anything tries to eat it.
That is a good idea. I do that. I would like to do that. So, I'll pick up. I'll
As
you know,
much as you can.
slice off. Yeah, like a chunk, a big fatty, bloody chunk, and I'll just toss it down the caveway a bit, as far as I can throw it.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, you're strong enough, but yeah, you heave it into the entrance area, and it splashes, and you see it just kind of drop. And
Wait.
I look for disturbance in the water. Does it eventually just float back up, like untouched, or?
that actually just kind of float. Doesn't float back up because it's pretty heavy. It just kind of drops into the water, and nothing happens.
I picked too big of a chunk and it didn't
Too much
float.
chunk.
What? All right, I'll throw a smaller one. What do you want from me? You said to throw a lot. I'm throwing a lot.
You
I just
chum
thought
it.
you'd like to
You
throw
chum the
something.
water. Okay,
We're chumming the
and
water with the dead
yeah.
body. Yes.
Awesome.
We're making Ren do it because she's strong.
You're a needy.
Nothing happens.
You're a
You
needy
chum the
lady.
water.
Nothing happens? All right.
Nothing happens.
I feel like we could probably head in.
Now we get to wade through chum. They're going to smell good later.
Ren, would you like to lead us?
So we're going swimming with all your armor on.
Hey,
Gross.
I'm not
I don't
wearing
have
armor.
armor.
I'm fine.
I'm just
Yeah,
letting you know.
same.
Some of your other people have got that. What are we doing? If they're going
Yeah.
in,
Hey, no. Ren
As
and
I
I are
have
like, let's
mentioned.
go, because we don't wear armor.
Mm-hmm.
that's right.
Moss is fine because she only has leather on.
I think that, yeah.
But
Moss
Vix
might not
and,
want to get wet.
I mean, I don't want to get wet either, Moss,
mean-
but we really should probably check this out.
Hey, 'cause
Would you
got-
like me to fashion you a canoe out of a tree trunk? Because it will take forever. Let's go.
I'm just
Come on.
letting you know that you're basically going in with all your gear. Is that what you're doing, or are you just going in with your? I need to know because
I'm not
there's a
going anywhere without my gear. You can.
but you
forget
get it
that.
all wet, but you're not waterproof. So I'm just letting you know that.
Okay, maybe we should.
Well, what kind of effect does that have?
Well, you've gonna have to deal with stuff getting wet. Your blanket, all that stuff carries weight with it. As it soaks up water. So it's not just like something that you don't have to worry about. You're now swimming in water, and your rations, your torches, all that leather's going to get water in it. So will be effects. I'm just you would know this. That's why I've asked. So
Okay.
Is there anywhere we can stash like our backpacks nearby?
oh, there's definitely y'all would know that you could create some area where you could cover up. That is definitely doable. But I'm just trying to ask who's going in with their gear. She wanted all her gear, and there's going to be consequences for doing that. So
What if one of us scouts ahead?
I can watch your stuff, Ren, if you want to scout ahead and not get your stuff messed up.
well, she would definitely understand. She would take her axe or one of your weapons. That
Well, right.
I get that, because you know how to clean it. You got it wet. It's got wet with blood. You know how to
Yeah.
clean all that. But you're going to have.
I'm covered in blood right now.
somewhat,
Like,
and you're
I
still
decapitated one of those
you're still
beasts.
noticing that some of the coin, the bag, you've still got a little magnetization going on with the metal parts of your outfit. Yeah, so that's what's happening. But can you remove your traveling gear and say, "I'm going in. I've got you've got your leather. You're going to carry your axe. A couple of your
Okay.
weapons,
Yeah.
and in swimming you go." Okay.
I will keep the two-hander that I have strapped to my back so it won't get in my way. And I will give you I'll give you my javelins, my battle axe,
Pretty
my
much everything else.
daggers, my backpack,
Yep.
my clothes.
Jan's going to pick up one of your daggers and start doing
Okay.
tricks with it.
So everybody, so y'all back up and you watch Ren, who hops in and she begins to swim to the
Yep.
cave. Yep, and
Yes, I
it's
do.
like I said, it's not a very fast flowing, deal, but it definitely.
Yeah, because I'm going against the current, right? 'Cause
Thanks for the
it's
follow, Mako.
coming out.
Yeah, it's coming. There's a small current. Yeah,
Okay.
just a flow. It's
Do I need to roll,
more.
like athletics? Or...
No, that's not even affect you. It's being pulled
Okay.
because of the force of the river that goes by it is now pulls that water somewhat. And there's got to be water in there somewhere coming from somewhere deep in the cave, but it's not a current you have to fight. So, yeah, you begin to swim, and it's not 5-10 feet. It's a very quick drop off once you hit the water before you're treading and start to swim in to the cave. And you're going to go in. So swimming is a strength deal for the distance and all that. What is the distance in swimming? And movement, or is there, so we haven't really done, I need to look at that, but just give me a strength check with advantage. You're swimming you're swimming in and you don't see light up ahead anywhere. Okay. The 10 was basically 10's the DC on some things. I'm just basically saying you're catching it, but you're moving in and you hear the blink of water and the slapping of water against rocks. But your eyesight is beginning to fail you because
it's dark.
It's dark. There ain't nothing ahead of you at all. But you can feel the water and you can hear. But yes.
Okay. I press on.
Press on. Make me a give me a perception check. I overuse perception too damn much, but it's the only thing that's really going to be able to. Okay, so you now turn back to see that you see basically you still have a spot of light where the whole of the entrance is behind you. Ahead of you is darkness, but you do know that you've got probably 15 feet on either side of you the cave wall.
Okay.
And it's covered. There's water, so you could use that if you wanted to move along, or you can continue
the wall to pull myself along
as you're moving along.
Easier.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Or you can continue on.
I'll use the wall as my guide.
So are you going? So you're swimming back east now.
Okay.
Is your understanding? So do you want to face the north wall? Or do you want to hug the south wall?
South.
Okay. You're hugging the south wall. And you move along. Another strength check, please, with advantage.
Okay. Okie dokie. Advantage.
Okay. Moving along. Yep. And I'm just going to give this to you. So you're moving along, and all of a sudden, you hear it's dark. You can't see anything, but you hear what sounds like water. Water's hitting something in front of you, like water kind of moving along. It's kind of flowing along. You hear thunk, thunk, thunk.
Does it sound like a little rowboat, like at the dock?
It sounds
like
wooden. Sounds wooden.
Against a.
Okay. Sounds like water slapping up against something.
I freeze.
Yeah. Okay. Hold that thought. Okay. Yeah. Wait, because I totally forgot I was all into this, and we did forget our intermission break. It's a bathroom break. Yeah. So we could just keep going on. Normally we would take it at we started at 9, so it'd be 10:30. Yeah. We overshot that just a little bit in our enthusiasm here. So we're going to take a quick 5-10 minute break, bathroom break, grab a drink and all that. And then we'll pick up the action that Ren has got something floating in front of her as she's feeling around.
Hopefully somebody bad is in the boat so I can break it and kill them.
You don't know.
Don't break the
be
boat.
so mean.
We don't need
I
to
love
vote.
Ren. The character is so good.
So, okay, folks, sit tight on that, and we'll be back here in about 10 minutes.
Refresh yourself. It's intermission time. The concession stand is open and ready to serve you.
Wait till you see what I get from the refreshment counter. Oh boy, popcorn and candy bars and ice cream and oh boy, sparkling ice cold Coca-Cola. Oh boy, that tastes good. Have you been to the refreshment counter?
Remember, your favorite snack will taste especially good with world-famous ice-cold Coca-Cola.
It's time to stretch and fetch. See what's cooking at our refreshment counter. You'll find your favorite foods and beverages, plus many new goodies to tempt your appetite and add to your evening's pleasure. Everything's the finest quality. So treat yourself now.
After the show, please replace the speaker on its stand. If you accidentally break the cord, please turn the speaker in at the refreshment stand or the manager's office. Thank you. And by the way, on your way home, drive.
Where's everybody going? To the refreshment center. It's everybody's favorite spot for delicious, tasty food from a snack to a full meal. Drinks, coffee, hot chocolate, and ice-cold drinks of all flavors, plus all the extras including gum, ice cream, candy. Make your evening at this drive-in even more enjoyable. The refreshment stand has everything to make your visit here a pleasant one. Why not get something now?
It's intermission time, folks. Time out for a delicious snack in our sparkling refreshment building. Every item a fresh, appetizing taste treat. Crispy, crunchy, hot buttered popcorn. Really good. Sizzling hot dogs, bursting with juicy goodness. Candy bars, a taste-tempting array. Tangy, tasty barbecues, served piping hot. Thirst-quenching, refreshing, ice-cold drinks. Refreshing, delicious, satisfying ice cream. Fresh brewed hot coffee, as you like it.
With mustard and relish, you'll guarantee mouth-watering satisfaction. And now he slips his costume on a beautiful golden bun. There's his cue to go out on stage.
He's the natural.
He's the rage. Meet this personality at our refreshment counter. Treat the family.
How do you like your pizza? Gobbled? Nibbled? Two-fisted style. You like ours best anyway. A crisp, delicate crust, topped with our own special nippy tomato sauce, seasoned just the way you like it, and lots of golden Italian cheese melted right in. Delicious, and on sale now at the Refreshment Center. Pizza, piping hot and tangy. How about some right now? Wouldn't some hot buttered popcorn hit the spot right now? Extra fluffy, extra big kernels of it popped to perfection. then drenched with the golden goodness of pure sweet creamery butter. Can't you just taste it? We heat the container extra high, but you better buy 2 more for the rest of the family. Piping hot, golden buttered popcorn at the Refreshment Center right now.
How do you make a picture of a perfect hamburger? Start with the finest grade of government-inspected beef. Take it sizzling hot from the griddle and serve it up on an oven-fresh bun. For the finishing touches, add mustard, ketchup, relish, or the works. Makes your mouth water, doesn't it? Yes, that picture-perfect hamburger is waiting for you right now at your Refreshment Center. There's time to pick up enough for everyone.
As you leave the theater, folks, please be careful. Don't let this happen to your car. Be sure to remove the speaker before you leave. If you should accidentally pull a speaker loose, please turn it in at our snack bar or box office. Thank you.
Hot popcorn, just popped. Try a terrific hot barbecue sandwich.
It's intermission time, folks, and that means it's time for a tasty snack. How about a stroll over to the refreshment counter for a delicious bite to eat? You don't have to worry about missing any part of the show because...
All right, we are back from intermission, and we've got ourselves something going on here. So we left it as Ren ventured on into the cave in the waterway, and found something in front of her, kind of bobbing. You hear it about 10 feet in front of you in the darkness, away from the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a splash.
Okay.
Something kind of bobbing in the water.
So, like I said right before break, I freeze in place.
Yeah, that's fine. You're back up against the wall, of the water. Yep. Okay. You're treading water, holding on to the rock, and
do I hear anything else other than that? Like, do I hear breathing? Do I hear
the trickle of water, maybe dropping? You hear a little plunk, every now and then. Something hitting the water. You hear dripping, drip, drip. Just the normal, like a cave with water in it,
Okay, I'm gonna quietly swim up to, I'm not gonna, splash or anything. I'm gonna, maybe, kick off the wall a little bit and just...
slowly tread.
As quietly as I can, yeah.
Fine. You're feeling out, in front of you, and all of a sudden, your hands all of a sudden hit something wooden right in front of you. And it's bobbing in the water.
Okay. Can I see anything now that I'm right on top of it?
Black? Yeah, it's pitch black. Your sense of sight is completely missing at the moment. Though you could, you barely, you don't even know if you can see your fingertips right in front of your eyes. Okay. That's how dark it is. Okay. But your hands hit something wooden right in front of you, and it feels kind of curved. And it's floating on top of the water.
I'm gonna tug on the edge a little
bit.
Not
the
right rocking
far.
motion alerts anybody or anything.
No, you basically feel what feels like the rim of a boat.
Just empty.
It's just floating there, and then floating in the water right in front of
you. Cool. I will. I'm gonna
not moving.
Take that and go back to I'm gonna take that and go back to the party. It's not moving, like it's anchored.
It is. Yeah, the boat is not moving. You can say it's taut. It's there. It is. There is a. You can as you push. It is. Yeah, there is a tide. It is a rope to it. Yes.
Okay.
And it's attached to something underwater.
I will. Okay.
You can feel it. If you search around a little bit, you can
dive under
find
the water.
Sure. Yeah, the water's deep. Oh yeah.
How deep?
You're probably looking. Let me ascertain that for you the moment.
Okay.
It takes you probably about between 20 or 30 feet. No.
23, okay.
Yeah, because it's uneven.
That's probably too far down for me to swim then. Maybe.
You could tell that you could swim and come back up, you know. So
Okay. I'll swim down as far as I like. I don't even know what a normal like going down deep swimming distance is, but
if
I'll
you
go
were having
down like
really, really deep, we would have issues, but you could head down there and pop back up because swimming
Okay.
is your normal movement, stuff like that.
basically what I want to do is go down far enough that there's extra rope, and I will cut the rope with my axe, I guess, or just like bite it or something. I don't know. I'll cut it with my axe, and so I can tie it around my waist and swim back.
Yeah, well, you go down. Well, so it's interesting. As you're cutting the rope, you pull on it. You're pulling on too. It actually there seems to be some slack somehow down the bottom, and so you're able to pull. It was like the boat. You know, it's more. It's it's not sure what it's attached to down there because it's I understand, but there was some slack built into it, and you can cut off any piece of it, and
Okay.
the boat now starts to it's slowly.
While I'm still
floating there.
holding,
You got the rope. You got the rope, but you could pull it.
Okay.
Take the rope, put it in
Cool,
your
so
mouth, start swimming.
Yeah, I tie it around my waist, and I put my axe right on my back again in its holster, and I tie the rope around my waist, and I swim quickly back to the party.
Well, mate. Well, hold on there, Kimasabi. As you swam out there, I want you to make me with all that's going on and swimming around. I need to know if you swim. You're in the darkness, and so did you make a correct judgment to find the wall again as you're swimming? Okay. And so I need
Well, with my wanderer feature, yes. I have excellent memory for geography.
Damn it. Did she really? Where's that at? Where's that at, Wander?
The wanderer feature. You have excellent memory for maps and geography. You can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you. In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth.
Boom.
Hi, DM.
Mic drop.
Okay. Fine.
This is why they send me into these places, because
You're gonna
I
make
have
her swim off in the wrong direction over the waterfall. Miss my chance. Okay.
Waterfall.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Good to know. Good to know, party.
Okay. So you you make your way tugging a tugboat, and all of a sudden the rest of y'all out there here's all of a sudden coming toward y'all. Oh, wonder if y'all maybe think that she's another mud tiger. Y'all want to make me some perception checks? Maybe y'all throw javelins at her. I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
I'm not that big.
Teasing. Well, you're in the water.
Wait a second. I feel like, Ren, aren't you probably like singing as you're going though, or like?
Oh, she's making noise.
I'm being quiet.
No.
You'd be quiet.
No, I'm like dead quiet.
She would be making quiet. Yeah. So, but all of a sudden y'all see this.
I don't bullshit when I'm on a mission.
Maybe you see her coming, and all of a sudden you see this large thing. Yeah, that's what that's what I'm looking for. See, Jana rolled it now. So Jana rolled a -1. So all of a sudden you see something moving in the water, and there's something large coming out of the darkness behind it. Jana, do you shoot a chill touch at the boat?
I haven't been hitting any chill touches. If this is the one that lands, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
If you use a spell on me, I'm going to have words with you.
I feel like, though, instinctively, Jana is never the first one to throw a punch. I don't think she would. I feel like if she didn't see anybody else throwing hands, I don't think she would.
So then, with that,
isn't it daylight, and also you're expecting me to come back? So
well, you didn't know. You didn't have a timeline, but she rolled a 1 on her perception here, folks.
You're right.
She rolled it. Okay, and there's consequences for rolling.
And you're right.
Like that.
Okay. But now, let me think about this though. How close? Well, I'm trying to be unbiased, because if I did not know this was Ren and I truly thought that I was in danger, I would pick something nasty. I don't know.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Me?
Yeah. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh well, okay.
Okay. So yeah, you were getting ready to you were getting ready to throw some mojo magic out there, and you're all of a sudden common sense goes, wait a second, maybe that's Ren.
No one else is doing this.
Mud Tiger, Ren, Tiger, they're kind of the same, but you're pretty certain that it's Ren.
I'm still a little groggy, you know.
All right, and then all of a sudden you see, yeah, because you've got, you don't have dark vision. That's right. So yeah, the shadows. Your partners there, Izra and Vix can see in the dark, and they basically hold your hand, kind of looking at you,
They're
going,
like,
"What?
please don't."
Yeah. Hey.
Like you haven't hit anything all day.
Yeah.
Don't hit
Mad
this
if
one.
you hit that spell.
Yeah. So, okay, and
It's fair. It's
all of a sudden you see Ren coming out, and behind her this wooden boat. She's pulling along.
Look what I found. She'll pull herself up onto shore, and she'll basically pick up the rowboat and like bring it, like not to them directly, but like enough up on the shore that it's not gonna float away.
Okay.
I want to go over and inspect it.
Yep. So
yeah, I want to see if there's anything in it.
It's a simple common rowboat that has oar locks on it, but there are no oars in it. And it looks like it could hold 4 people.
There weren't oars with this. It was
There-
just by itself.
But it has the locks for them where you would put them in, but there are no oars in it. Yep.
So what I'm hearing is it fits 4, and then Ren is pushing. Little kicking, pushing.
I don't know.
I am not opposed to this.
Yeah, all 5 of you would not be able to fit into it with all your gear.
I do remember, how far I got.
Yeah, her wanderer feet will let her remember. So, you got a boat.
Sounds great. Do you hear that squeaking sound in the distance? Perhaps there's more
It was
wargs
your
coming
dog.
after us.
Yeah,
It's my
it
dog.
is a warg. Yeah, you've got a warg coming up on you. Okay?
I don't
Yes.
know, Ren. I think
I
that's in
have,
your
I have
head.
a warg laying on my feet.
I specifically picked up all of my dog squeaky toys before this, and I was like, find something else.
I'm just happy he's not like
Yeah.
barking at me because he wants to play.
Mhm.
So a little squeaky, I'm not gonna be mad.
Squeak away, cutie pie. Anyway, okay, so Jana's like, cool. She's gonna grab the stuff because she was guarding some of Ren's stuff. So she picks up Ren's stuff, puts it in the boat, and then sits in the middle, just like this is where I belong.
She hops right in the
Wait
center.
until I put it in the water first. Come on.
I was and then she spits back. I thought you were strong enough, Ren. Well, I thought you were
Don't
strong
try to
enough.
play that game with me. I don't need the unnecessary effort.
So,
Fine.
What's
Perhaps
happening?
make jokes
But
at
you
me when
lose
you
your
can
stuff.
hit a beast. How about that?
oh my God.
She
Shots
blushes
fired.
a little bit, but you can't see it because she still has her hood. She's like, Jana's like got her fringe just in her eyes and her hood pulled down because she just doesn't want to see anything. Like she's like, don't look at me. Just don't look at me.
Oh my God. Okay.
Once Ren has the boat in the water, I'll hop in the boat,
That's
taking
yeah.
a seat towards the back.
Okay.
I'm in the middle, guarding Ren's stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, Squishy's in the middle.
I think I'm the only
Squishy's in the
squishy.
middle.
Oh,
I don't even know.
yeah.
Oh, we
you and
got Moss.
Moss
too,
is
yeah.
squishy, technically.
Yeah, Masha's
She's
squishy
not.
too.
She's not nearly as. Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll
So,
be towards the front since I can see in the dark.
yep.
Oh, good call.
But Ren, so now if you're hopping back, you've got your passengers in the love boat here, and you hop back into the water, but you're going to find that when you grab them, now you've got a considerably amount more of weight that now you're having to pull against this small current, and all have been swimming for a while. So now, yes, your strength is now an issue, is because you're now going to be making strength rolls at disadvantage because you are exerting
I feel
yourself.
like Jana's gonna lean over though and like just pitifully like try to paddle along with Ren. Like
Yeah, there's
just try to
no-
be a help here.
Yeah, unless y'all can
Just for
come up with
comedic
some
effect.
makeship oars, but there are none. There are no paddles in the oars in the boat at all. What's that, Bix?
Warhammer. My warhammer.
I can use my mace. Wait.
Hopefully, don't hit Ren with it.
I would never hit my friend Ren.
It's possible you could use my javelins to push off the walls to kind of give me a hand.
I wonder if I could
They
do that.
reach.
Javelin.
If I stay close to the wall, perhaps you could help me push, since we don't have oars.
It would go slow going,
Sorry, I'm
but
just
yes,
looking for-
then you have So,
I mean, even if I still have disadvantage, it's fine. But
you start.
Good.
Yeah, you just start. You're going to have a level of exhaustion on you when you do
Great.
this. Okay. Yes.
Can
We can
Can I get in the
alternate.
boat? Can I get in the boat and we just use my javelins to like push on the walls?
There's only 4 of you can fit in it.
Yeah.
Oh, only 4 people can fit in it. Okay.
Yes. Yep. Small common rowboat.
If we alternate, would I still get exhaustion?
Alternate to do what now?
Like if
Like them
who's
pushing
on?
off the walls with the javelin and me pushing.
Oh, you're gonna have it.
pulling?
You're pulling. Yeah, you're having to. But now you got the
Okay,
boat
wait.
plus the current because it's heavier. The current, though it's small, still wanting to pull the boat out of the cave,
Mhm.
and now you're going to be pulling
Yep.
against it. So that's the thing.
So no matter what we do, I'm going to get.
You're going to have it
exhaustion.
level exhaustion if you if you continue up the cave with this, no doubt. Vix,
Okay.
So
I don't like this plan anymore.
I know, I'm
deep is
trying to
water?
think my way around it.
if I swim into the cave by myself, I'm gonna swim into the cave by myself to see if there's any kind of ledge where there's somewhere I could tie off a rope and we could pull the rope in the
Ooh.
boat while we're in the boat to go into the cave.
And
Does
we
that make
So-
sense?
we established
I understand. You're gonna go try to find something. I don't. So we got to play that out. But yes,
Wait, I've got
I've
got rope.
you've all got
rope. No,
rope.
I have rope.
Yeah.
Needs
I
a
got
place.
rope.
There's
Oh, I
also
don't
rope
have
already
enough.
attached.
She's
to the
basically
boat.
wanting to do a pulley system, but take the rope and then y'all pull it in, and you're tied off somewhere else. That's what she's wanting to do. So she's going to
I
anchor
didn't
it
find
somewhere.
anything like that.
No, you did
I
not.
didn't find anything like that. Yeah.
You had something that the
I
rope was
indicate
tied to at the bottom, but you've cut the rope now
Yeah.
down there, so you don't know what the hell that was. So, but Vix can definitely go swim it. She's got, dark vision, so she could remove her gear,
Right.
take whatever weapon she wants, and she could swim ahead to go find out if she wanted to do that. That is perfectly legit. Is that what you want to do, Vix?
And swimming
Ren,
is
do you know
strength.
how
Okay, no,
far
you're
you swim?
She's going to tell you because of her wanderer. She probably went a good 120 feet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, does
going
anyone
around.
else have? I need two more pieces of rope because I have 50 feet of rope.
Yeah.
I'll
here.
check my inventory.
Y'all all with your pack should
How
have
do I
50
know?
feet of rope. It's all in your inventory tab. And all the packs is I give y'all all explorer packs, but some of your other packs that y'all wanted to fill out. And so each one of you would have 50 feet of rope.
Jana was contemplating comedically handing you her string instead of her rope, but then decided not to.
Oh my god.
Vix is thankful that you didn't do that.
I really thought about it. So how? Oh, it's just okay. You're good. Yeah, here you can have mine.
Okay, so
How
I'm
do
gonna tie the
I-
ropes together. Whoever hands me their ropes, and then I'm
That
going
would be
to,
me.
I'm gonna take off my fur overcoat thing
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
and my skirt, kind of like dress down, and then I'm going to leave my.
You would have to do the same thing that Ren basically did. You're going to have to, because your strength,
just
and
trying
now
to
you're
figure out-
getting a bunch of water. You're getting a bunch of rope now that's going to start taking on water. Okay, so you're going to have a strength. You're dealing with the strength thing because you're not very strong.
How do I remove
Shouldn't
the?
the
I'm
bulk
sorry.
of
How
the
do I?
rope stay back with us and like she pulls it
Sorry,
out?
say that again, Izra.
So what if she's got the end of the rope and then we're holding the bulk of it back there and kind of feeding it out to her?
She could do the same thing like Ren did with the boat easily, and there's no problem at all
Okay.
on that. Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna bring my I think I have a dagger. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring my dagger with me. I'm gonna leave my warhammer and my crossbow, and then I'm gonna
You just
Swim on
skid,
in.
yeah, just y'all hop down to your skivvies or whatever, normal stuff, and you hop into the water, and away you go. Okay, so big change here now. So basically, you pass everybody in the boat, and here's what happens. So I'm gonna put y'all maps coming your way. Actually,
Gotcha.
I'm gonna identify this. All right.
Oh.
Gonna take a second to load. You're on the far upper northwest corner of the map. You're gonna see those tokens there. Okay, y'all are so basically somewhere on the boat. Ren's maybe she's treading a little water. Vix, Vix. That's Jana. Sorry, wrong person.
I was like, Jana
No,
doesn't swim.
yeah,
Thank you.
I grabbed the wrong one. So Vix basically, grabs the end of the rope and you begin to start swimming. Okay, and so move on, and the path is much longer. Okay, but you're able to see. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And you start moving, and then as you can just get moving forward, right? I'm assuming just doing your thing, correct? Okay. You start coming up, and then you see that the cave begins to open up into much a bigger chamber before you. What do you want to do? Keep on, and you notice that it begins to widen out on both
I'm gonna keep going.
Which way? You can
Did
go straight
Ren go a
ahead,
certain way?
or you can see that what you're basically seeing is the walls begin to head off north and south as it opens up into this larger chamber.
I'm going to cast message and ask Ren which way she went.
There was a straight option, wasn't there?
Oh, most certainly you could have gone straight, but you were feeling the walls, and you could tell that the walls were
I was
going
on the
north
south
and
wall,
you went, and she went along south. Yeah, that's what she did.
So I indicate that I went south, which was it's her right.
All right, I'm gonna
Thanks
go
for the
that
follow,
way.
Just okay. So all right, so I'm gonna lock tokens here, but you're moving that way. So you're moving along now. The boat is no longer here, so you'll have to understand that that's the boat, and you see basically more water, and you begin to see. You think there's a shoreline coming up.
Alright, I'm gonna swim up.
Okay.
Gonna swim up further.
You're swimming up, and then you basically start to see a shoreline as water's moving up, and it is just coarse sand everywhere.
Ew.
All right.
Is there any sort of rock?
There
like
is not. What you see before you is basically a cave, water moving along, but you are just seeing a sandy shoreline. Now you've got, a rock in front of you, but you don't see. What you're not seeing is like a place to pit in a boat, or you would have to go make something. What you basically see is coarse sand covers the floor in front of you as you kind of step, get close, staying on the water. And I'm assuming you're watching and trying to survey your area and all that. It's very soggy, and it's not a very firm beachhead. And you've got sand covers everywhere in a high chamber that you are in. Okay.
I am. So is everyone in the boat?
Everyone's in the boat. Yep. Ren's I would say Ren was still out in the front unless you wanted to go back.
No, I'm not in the boat. I'm staying in the water.
But you're good. You're hanging on to the side. I'm assuming. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm hanging on to the side. Yeah,
that's what I figured as much.
We're waiting. We're waiting for Vix to come back.
Yes, but you definitely got it. Y'all have tied off. 3 sections of rope.
Well, can I pull it? Can I try to pull it from where I am?
You basically start pulling it, and y'all feel the rope go taut on y'all's end. But you don't. What do? You feel the rope go taut, and it kind of tugs. You're going to make me a strength check at disadvantage, Vix.
Why a disadvantage?
Because you're not very. You're a high elf.
Can
You're
I?
not very. You're not very strong.
That's about
She
average.
is 2.
She's got a 12.
That's not bad.
It's better than me.
I have like a thing.
It's not bad.
Do you want to make the roll? Okay, so you're pulling. Yeah, y'all feel that. You feel the tug, and the rope is being like something is trying to pull the boat.
Can I follow the rope and swim ahead to wherever Vix is
I'm
and
gonna
help?
cast message, and then I'm gonna say, try pulling on the rope. I'm gonna
Well,
anchor myself into the.
I mean, at this rate, we can all just
Well,
swim
so the
it.
problem is,
Oh, we
is
have
the
gear.
sand doesn't. The sand gives way. You basically, as you're doing that, you sink into the sand. So it's it's not quicksand, but it's not. You're not getting a lot of leverage, Vix. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Unfortunately, and it basically says that the sand gives way a lot, and so you're basically starting to inch toward the shoreline. But here comes Ren. Dun, 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 I'm assuming.
Wait,
Go ahead.
So what
Dan.
if, like, I have an idea, and if you guys are not on board, it's fine. What if we just leave all of our gear in the rowboat, swim holding on to the rope, kind of, to Vix, and then pull all of our gear in? That way we don't have to,
I
like,
love that idea.
you know.
Fine.
So let's just put all of our gear in the boat, swim along the line.
Moss
and
is
then
going to
pull the
say
gear in.
she's not a swimmer, but she's going to sit at the bow of the boat like George Washington, and she's going to hold on, and she's going to, and she's going to sit, and she says, "I'll make sure and keep our gear safe." Okay.
I don't trust it.
Y'all can do that though.
I don't trust her.
As y'all she moves along, and then she cuts the rope, and then takes the boat and heads back out. Okay, no, y'all can do
Swim
that.
quickly and then go kill her.
So,
because
okay.
I have no mercy.
All right.
Right.
So we have
There
a
we go. Perfect.
beachhead maneuver before y'all as you land and pull the boat up, and there's the gear, and you hop off. And
Mind you,
go ahead.
Jana can't see. So when she hops off into sand, she is definitely grimacing about it right now.
Okay. Yep.
Because we can't. Ren and I can't see, right? Yeah.
No, it is pitch black, folks. Yes.
I will cast light on my shield.
Okay. So then we've got a 20 and 20 foot radius, 20 of light.
How fun.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, you just lit up the area. Okay, and then there's another 20 feet of dim light. I think that's how
Thank
that
you.
works. Yeah. Okay, it's like torchlight.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're
Ren
seeing.
is like, ugh, can't you give us a warning first? Ugh.
Yeah, y'all's eyes weren't ready for that. Okay.
Jana's pulling her cloak down even more.
You have
Don't look at me.
before you a cave, a beachhead, and I put the kind of what you're seeing, what you're feeling, in front of you. That's on the description.
Do I have exhaustion?
No, because I was figuring if you were going to.
good.
No, sorry. If you were going to do the drag maneuver, that was what was going to enforce that. But y'all came up with another way. So, very much allowable.
Cool.
Okay? Yep.
We
and
work
you-
smarter, not harder.
Yeah, there you go. So, Vix, you move down and you're seeing waterway and the beachhead continuing on south.
I want to see what's north. Oh.
Which way do you want to go, guys?
All of you make me perception
feel-
check. I need a perception checks in the tower, please.
Oh
In
no.
the tower?
In the
Oh,
tower.
it's because you turned the light on. No.
I did nothing yet. Hold on. Moss, I'm not gonna worry. Really, Gypsy? Really, little lady? You're a German Shepherd. There's nobody out there you need to kill today. Let's see. I'm gonna. So I meant to roll that into. It's okay. 1 second, and you said. And Isra, so you'll make sure, and I remind the group every now and then. I will text you or message you privately in Fantasy Grounds a lot, meaning that something's happened to you or you're feeling something that you're it's up to you to share with the crowd, and somebody's about to get a message like that. And so,
The suspense.
Guys?
Yeah,
yes? Do you feel the vibration?
Jana's too busy kicking sand off of her boots. What? Is this
Over here,
Tremors?
there's a vibration. Oh no, don't say that. I had a campaign that did that 2 weeks ago. It was traumatizing.
I'm not sure how to. Can I move? Oh, I don't know how to move myself apparently. I want to move up next to. Wait. Oh, Vix is the other way. Sorry. I don't know what I'm
okay,
saying.
yeah. So when you want to move, yeah.
I don't
and
know
then
how to move my character.
No, you did that. You move your
Oh, I
token. So
don't.
what happens? And then I approve the movement once you start. Yeah, like that. Okay. And you well, you just hopped on top of her.
Oh,
so hold
I'm
on.
so sorry. I did not mean this. I meant
Yeah,
to.
okay.
Yeah. So I come up
Now-
next to her.
And this, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. I gotta. It's why can I move my circle? So it's basically the 20-footer is on.
Oh well, then
Eyes
in that
roll.
case, I would like to be here.
Well, it's dim. It's dim light. So there's another 20 foot of dim light, and I will
Oh, okay,
kind of cord it out.
okay,
So you still see, but it just it's
Okay,
darker for you. You're fine. You're not in the dark.
So Vix, what?
There's a vibration, I swear.
Should I?
She's mentioned
Like
it.
make
Do
another
we feel anything?
make another perception check?
You
Yeah.
no. So once she reveals it to you, you can put your hands down on the ground, and what you just kind of feel is just kind of
Oh, I'm not
it's like
touching sand.
you're not.
I said I'm not touching the
Ren-
sand. No way.
Ren will crouch down and touch the ground.
You do the same. You touch the sand, and you just kind of you just feel this. It's like it was a low hum, but you could just feel it deep, under the ground there. You just feel this vibration. That's all I could just explain. You
Perhaps-
just,
Could they be using magic to harvest the rock?
Maybe.
What direction do
Thing
we
that
feel like?
It's coming.
users
It's
are
every.
coming
You feel it everywhere.
Everywhere.
There's not. It's just you just feel this hum, but it's underground. That's all.
Okay,
I can
so
say.
can I go and stick my fingers in the water? Like, is the water like trembling,
Nope.
or is
You
it
go-
just the sand? Okay.
You just feel it when you.
Head down south a little bit more just to see if I could see anywhere down
You're
south.
basically your vision is allowing you to see, and I'm just kind of
I would
showing
like
you.
to-
That you begin to feel that you can tell that it's moving, and you just got. Yeah, now, Jana, you're moving out of your light, and you're coming into the range here where it
That's
starts
okay.
to get dark. Okay.
Listen, that's okay
20
though, because I'm with Vix. I'm with Vix.
Well, Vix is getting ready to go into the dark, and you won't be able to see in front of you. Sorry. 20 feet of dim light radiates out from that main circle. Okay, so it's pitch black. Vix, you just see the beachhead continuing on.
Hmm.
Do you
I'm
guys
gonna
want
call
some
out to
light
the
down
group.
there?
Yes, please.
Uh,
Janice just
guys
like,
want
yes,
to
please.
south?
Well, you have torches too, so don't forget.
What am I doing?
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing.
So here goes eyes removed, and here
I would
Here
like
comes-
to get a. Well,
here comes
if
the
the
light.
light's coming with me, I won't.
The light follows. She cast it on. Or what did you put it on, Izra?
On your shield, right?
On the shield, yeah. So she's lit up like a beacon. All right, Moss is just following behind. Ren, what are you doing?
I am. I'll just follow the party, I guess.
Oh, hold on one second. Izra, say that again.
Can I retcon that and say I cast it on my amulet instead of my shield?
That's fine. Yeah. Okay, Mandy, what you were saying?
I will move to the front of the party where I'm still in dim light, but not in the bright light. Is that still in the bright light? Oh, it is. I'm sorry.
It's 20
Okay.
feet. Yeah, that light should be 20 feet. Yeah, then you move out outside
Okay,
another 20.
I would like
I'm gonna
to
stick with
stay
Ren.
closer to Vix. Closer
Okay.
to the dark, but not completely in the dark.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow behind.
Oh, damn it. You keep moving, yeah. So hold on. Okay, there we go.
Perfect.
All right, Ren and Vix, just you're seeing what happens is that the beachhead kind of rounds out, and then there is a tunnel.
Why?
Niblet, shush.
Should we check?
Only
the
Vix
north
sees
part?
it. Only Vix
Oh,
sees it
good
because
point.
the other
Good
two,
point,
y'all.
good point.
Yeah.
Tunnel ahead. Do you think we should follow it, or should we scout the rest of the area first?
I think we
Well,
should
now we
scout
know
the
there's
rest of the
something
area
here.
first.
I agree.
Yeah. There's another
I think so,
tunnel
too.
where we beached. So let's go north.
Okay.
Can we also say Ren has all her gear now?
I figured y'all put it all back on. Oh no, you're
Okay.
good on that. No, I took
I just
that
want to
into
be clear. I
consideration.
didn't leave. I didn't leave my stuff in the boat.
You're
once
good. No,
we
because all of y'all,
put
the rest
boat
of it,
up on
the other ones took theirs off and swam up, and then y'all pulled the boat in with
And then
Moss
we pulled it in, yeah.
in George Washington. So there, you know. So okay.
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 What about here?
Well, so if y'all are moving this way, but here goes the light.
Oh wait, yeah.
Well, I don't have to go that far. I would stay kind of.
No,
with
no,
the
no,
party.
that's fine.
You sure? All right, you can do this. Okay. And Vix is going this way. Okay.
Isora, perhaps you should stay towards the back of the party in case we need to be stealthy. That way you
Got
can
it. That's not
dismiss
a bad
your light just in case.
Vix, you see what will round out the northern area of, and I'm just kind of showing y'all the whole area, even though the lagoon and the water area
It's
out
only
there
big,
is
yeah.
much bigger. But you're seeing, and then there's also a tunnel
Another tunnel
goes off to the north. Make me a perception check, please.
out in the open.
All of us, or
No, just her. Just her.
okay.
Yeah, out in the open, yeah. Okay, yeah. You it's in there, and you've outside of the normal smell that you have in front of you, sand and water and all that. There is definitely a putrid smell coming from the north. It's very faint to you right now, but you kind of catch something.
Smell that I might be familiar with from our enemies previously.
Negatory.
Does it
New-
smell like something's dead, or
Putrid
smell?
is the clue you're getting.
I want to sniff around too.
You smell
Smell
putrid.
like rotting flesh? Does it smell like a dead
It is-
body? Does it smell like something I want to check out?
I'm letting you
I'll hang out
know
over here.
that it is putrid.
Putrid meaning rotting.
Ren,
he's
Ren
just- he's just
will.
I said it's. I let you know that it's. Let it. Yeah, I gave you the clue that it's faint right now. So yeah.
All right, let's go down the tunnel.
Well, Jana ran off this
Ready?
way. So Jana,
Jana
you
was trying to see if there was any smells
Jana.
or sounds this way.
perception check in the check perception check as you move that way. Would you please make for me?
Yeah, I can't find it. There it is. Does it need to be in the tower?
No, it does not.
Okay.
There you
There's
go.
there's a great roll
What
for
you
once.
you run out there and you've got dim light still. What you see is
Dim
it opens
light.
up into
I
a
wasn't-
room. Hold on. You see a door
You're good.
to the south.
Do I hear or smell anything?
No putrid smell for you, Anna.
Uh-huh.
You bathed recently.
And behind door number 1. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. I don't want to shout though because I don't know what's here. So I'm going to come back I guess here and let the girls know that I found a door.
And that's where we'll hold for the night.
Oh!
Dun dun dun. Behind door. No, that's right. We have a door and putrid
Jana
smells
found
to
a
the
door.
north. That's
Jana
that'll be the-
finally rolled more than a 2.
That's our
Again.
title. Door behind door number 2, the putrid smell. All right. Nicely done. Francis, thank you for joining. I hope you have enjoyed your first session with the Rejects. Way to go.
Yay!
You survived it. Well,
Thanks for having me.
yep. Okay. So that is where we will hold for next time. That's right. Next Saturday night. I want to thank everybody. Yes, definitely to our players here. Good job. They are deep underground, and you definitely can feel it. That you are,
Oh, boy.
yeah, definitely underground somewhere, without a doubt. And we will. We're off tomorrow. We'll be back here Monday. We'll finally get some painting going on. I promise. And then Tuesdays, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I'm back here. Then Wednesday, Mech 45's doing Tales of the Sanguine Isles. Thursday is Bashman doing Yawning Portal. And then I'm back here Friday and Saturday for Dragon Heist and then Against the Slave Lords. So there we are, a full week, 6 nights of programming.
Amazing.
Yep. Yeah. Plus we'll do, who knows what else we throw out every now and then. But that should be it. The question was making sure asking for y'all. Let me know. We talked about Friday night. I know since the Thanksgiving week and Friday night's talking about playing, but I need to ask y'all as a group. Let me know ahead of time if you're going to be able to play or if we take the night off. I just want to know on the 28th. But I'll post it in the Discord room just to make sure if anybody's going to be traveling or not, and then we'll check in with Lori, since she unfortunately had tech problems tonight and couldn't make it. But yes, we had a good session, and they got to kill a little bit, and now they're actually exploring somewhere deep underground. So that's it, folks. Take care. Be safe this weekend, and we'll see you Monday night. So we're out of here. Later.
Bye, everybody.